right, about to go live on stream. All right, we are live. About 45 seconds
Well,
to go on
hello,
air
everybody.
in radio.
It's good to see everybody. Look at who's on here with us. It's Big Sweet. He's back.
Lovely day, lovely day, lovely day. What's up?
You got to do that again. Watch. We just came on stream. We just came on live. That's all I was doing.
Okay.
Yep.
All right.
You got that for the YouTube audience who, is going to trickle in eventually.
Right.
And we'll get
All
them.
right.
And then we're going live on radio here in just a moment.
All right.
Okay. Gonna turn the music back on. All right, here's open.
I can't talk right now. I'll call you later.
All right, going live and
This is the M Zone.
And welcome to the M Zone. Jamie Morris. Eric Black on the other side of the glass made me stop for a second. I had to look over there. Good God.
me and Bobby look alike. Yeah, I understand.
Well, you don't look alike, but I almost said Bobby Toth. And you know he's back. He's made it to L.A. Big Sweet himself.
Lovely day. Lovely day. Lovely day.
He
What's
made
up?
it there. He got there. I thought he was going to stay in Vegas and keep playing. Maybe he lost
well,
all his money.
I almost did. Well, I'm not much of a gambler, but I almost did stay in Vegas a few extra. I did stay 2 days when I was only planning on one, but it was good. I have a homeboy from Dayton, Ohio. That's an entertainer out there.
Got a homeboy from Dayton, Ohio.
So, I talked to him and we hung out a little bit, man. It was good. So, yep. Good on the left coast, man. I'm a snowbird bi-coastal guy. I love my Michigan. I love my Midwest and everything. But when it starts getting below 40 degrees, homeboy got to get out of Dodge. It was 90 here. It was 90 here yesterday. Okay.
Oh, 90.
Okay.
Wow. We'll take that. We'll take that. Well, I'm going to say this. On Saturday, I was cutting grass and bagging leaves, okay? On Saturday.
Okay. All right.
I was preparing for that winter little scuffle that we were going to get, that snow and everything, because I don't like the leaves. Snow on top of leaves. I don't know why. It just bothers me.
Leaves are supposed to be good for your yard, right?
I get it for you, but I got a high maintenance wife that don't like that. She don't like that. That's not a good look. You know what I'm saying? So
that's true. I mean,
you do what you're told, baby. It's game week. That's right, Nate.
Yeah.
It's game week. You're right. We're back on. We are back on, heading to Chicago town. And I'm going to say this before Gary says it. It's supposed to be a nice day in Chicago this weekend. Did
you see the Bear game yesterday?
I saw the Bear. Wait a minute. You weren't here. If you was here in Ann Arbor, you would see the inches of snow we got. Now it's melted a little bit now, but I'm gonna say this: everything was white. Everything was white except for the roads and the sidewalks. They were a little warmer. So we didn't have to shovel our way out. But The grass was covered. Everybody, hey, me and CJ built a snowman. Me and my little man. We went outside.
I like to surmise that I left on time at the right time.
You left right on time. Because hey, I'm gonna tell you what, the hawk was blowing last night too. It was snowing and raining and doing all kinds of things.
Yeah, you know.
I don't know. I just went like this. It's winter. It's winter for us now. That's all what,
Jamie? I grew up in the Midwest. I love the Midwest, but as an distinguished older gentleman now, I can't be walking on the snow and ice. And I used to have sweet feet. Now they're all numb and all that, like walking on blocks of cement. And I just can't do the cold no more, man.
The producer's laughing at you, shaking his head like, that ain't gonna happen to me. It's gonna happen to you. You'll see.
Yeah, you just don't know.
I don't love it either. I'm not gonna lie. It doesn't get easier. It doesn't get easier. I've been here all my life. It doesn't get easier.
As we say, you live and you stay. It's Michigan. You know, wait 5 minutes. Michigan. Wait 5 minutes. It'll change. You'll see. It'll change. We're gonna be all right. We're gonna be all right. We got blue skies right now. Right now, we got blue skies. I ain't saying the temperature. I'm just saying right now.
This is mighty gray.
No temperature, but
that time change is mighty gray.
Right. I mean,
gentlemen, it is 88 degrees here. We're in my location today, and yeah, that's all I'm gonna say. So
let me catch you up to speed since you've been driving around the country, going west, going southwest, then back up north a little bit, and then down again, and then I don't know where the hell Amarillo is, but you went there.
It's in the Panhandle. Normally, Route 60, old Route 66, I-40. Through Amarillo, Flex.
Right. Yep.
I usually go that way when I'm in a normal vehicle.
Right.
But I was in the RV this time, and I can't chance going to Flagstaff, Arizona, and Albuquerque. That one time I did it, and I went to bed. It was 65, and I woke up. It was 8 inches of snow. I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to chance that in the RV. So I've been taking the extreme southern route, going down through Dallas and down through El Paso and Route 10 through Tucson and Phoenix and coming on up to the west, what's Palm Springs and coming up that way. But this time, I looked at the weather, and it was 70 degrees in Albuquerque. It was 70 degrees in Flagstaff, Arizona. So I took the old Route 66, Amarillo, Texas, and the Panhandle, the top part of Texas. Right. And then you start going uphill until you get to Flagstaff, and then you start going downhill. But that's the old historic Route 66. Okay. And I know it like the back of my hand. But I detoured a little bit. You don't go through Vegas on that route. It's about 75 miles to get up to Vegas. I took the 75 miles and stayed in Vegas a couple of days just to woosah and relax and do the last 4 hours into LA last week.
All right. So. Well, that's nice. It's nice that you saved. You got there safely and soundly.
Yes, sir.
It's always good to hear your voice, and we're all happy that you made it. We missed you, big fella, but hey,
I missed y'all too, man. And I needed some rejuvenation, and it was okay. But I tell you what, I know we got to move on, but man, there's nothing more beautiful than to witness God's creation, man. When you start getting into Arizona and Nevada and California and seeing the mountains in the background and all the whole thing, it's just gorgeous, man. I've been doing this since I left Dayton, Ohio to go to UCLA. I've been doing it every year, man. So it's beautiful. I love it. And then come April, I'll reverse. I'll leave here and I'll start heading back to the D, and I can get the warm weather there. So I'm good. All's well.
That'll be when, let me say this, that'll be your wife will be pulling and scratching and trying to stay in California. You'll be saying, you can fly out, dry, don't worry.
yeah. So it's all good, man. But the band is still gigging, and if there's a major gig I need to be at, I will fly back and do the gig and come on right back. So the band is still booking up 26 as I speak.
Well, there you go. See, but all I'm going to say is you missed some things, little things. Michigan people weren't happy with Michigan last week because we didn't play well in our last. You
got the dub though, right? You got the dub,
but it was against everybody. When teams are blowing out Purdue and Michigan doesn't blow them out, people don't remember that Michigan tends to not blow anybody out usually. I mean, it's a young team, a very young team. You got three redshirt freshmen starting on the offensive line. Defense is playing decently. The quarterback was playing pretty good, but even he went through something on that last game. We did have a bye week so they could work on things, and the coach met with the media today, and he said we had a good bye week. They put things together, and that they are ready for that three-game run that they have. This is what he calls the fourth quarter.
Yeah.
So he needs to take care of business in Chicago this weekend, and then he's got Maryland, and then we have the game come up after that.
Well, I was on another note too. When I left Vegas on Sunday, and I had the Lions game on, so I was kind of watching that game. Who did they? I forget, but I was watching the game last Sunday as we were, coming through, and
if you needed to know who they played the last time.
That's right. They lost to Minnesota.
If you need some help, I
figure you would help me with that one more so than anyone. I
wanted you to know that they did play Minnesota.
Who happens to be their quarterback?
It's a young fella. He's out of Michigan. Coming off surgery on he was a rookie last year, so now he's starting a couple games, and that was his first start back after the first two games.
And he played well.
He did.
Not so much yesterday.
Don't lose in the state of Michigan.
The controversy was Dan Campbell calling plays, and if he was calling plays, where is John Morton?
He admitted he was calling plays after the game.
Yesterday.
I know that. I'm just saying. And what he's saying is that it was a collaborative effort. So if it's an effort, I don't know the first offensive coordinator he had. He was the former Chargers head coach. Remember him?
Oh, was it Staley?
Staley.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
Brandon Staley.
Yeah. And no, it wasn't Staley. It was Staley. It was Lynn. Lynn.
Anthony Lynn.
So him and Dan Campbell got in such an argument and everything. Campbell just let him sit up in the box and watch the game and took over the offensive plays it's the first season. It was the first season. I'm like, wow. And they got in such a big brouhaha, Anthony Lynn. But Dan Campbell paid him, got rid of him as soon as he could. And then that's where
Ben
Johnson came in, and they got along really well. I mean, he had fun. Johnny Morton, now we knew it's the offensive line that was giving them the problem, but it seemed like Dan Campbell said, we just need to get our vibe back. We need to get the beat, different things.
I think Dan Campbell did a masterful job of not putting Johnny Morton under the bus.
He didn't put him under the bus. He didn't. Right. He treated him right. He gave him all the liberties and said, we worked in a collaborative effort. Everybody had input, not just me, not just John. Right. We all pitched in. Even Jared Goff pitched in. It was a good thing. But my thing is that offense ran so well and so many yards on a Commanders team. I mean, if you think about it, they lost their quarterback already, so they didn't have the quarterback. But I'm not going to blame it on the quarterback position because I think your boy from the Commanders played really well. They just couldn't generate as many yards, and the defense could not stop that offense. That offense was running and humming. And you know what? Here's the thing. If you're in the NFL, you know this better than me, Big Sweet. If you're in the NFL and you saw something that worked for the other team and they was whooping their butt with it, okay? They was whooping their butt with it. The Vikings.
You're gonna see it again.
The Vikings. Go run that same blitz on the Lions. And they didn't run the cross. They didn't run the linebackers or anything after Jared Goff. Now, and that just says to me, I don't know if they could have did that because they ran that on, and you know why they ran that. They ran that on Jameer because Jameer, they don't think he's tough enough to pick up the linebacker blitz. You remember if you watch him try to take that blitz on, Montgomery took it on and took it dead in the face.
Yeah, right.
He did it with his shoulder.
Yeah, he needs to put a little shoulder in it.
He didn't square up. He didn't square up.
He didn't square up 3 times.
He usually holds up all right though in pass blocking.
But you know what else I noticed though? They gave Gibbs a lot of option routes.
Yeah.
You know what? And you know what I mean by option route. Yeah. Now, if you're a linebacker and you got someone of Gibbs' speed and quickness and everything, a linebacker can't cover him one-on-one. So they did a lot of option routes and gave him the chance to cut in or cut out, and they just dumped the ball to him, which was good offense too. So, the Lions. Dan Campbell said that, hey, I just wanted to try to find a rhythm, and I thought he did a good job of not putting Johnny Morton under the bus, and took just said, hey, it's a collaborative effort. We all work together on it, and look what happened. So, he's an offensive guy. He played tight end. He's an offensive guy. It's not like he's unfamiliar with a good offense.
Sean Payton taught him the offense of what he did at Dallas and everything like that. So they've had their thing. They know what they want to do and everything like that. So look,
they're running a lot of 21 personnel. It seems a lot of 2 running back sets this year, which I like.
That being said, maybe you'll see more Dan Campbell calling plays than John Morton. I mean, maybe. Yeah.
He also went up against, as you mentioned, like a very injury-riddled Washington team. Just seems like this year is just kind of, they need to reset after this year.
No,
and
we'll see.
Daniels got hurt. It's just kind of a weird year for them. No, I think they're coming in the future.
I think the Commanders, they just need to they need to pack it in.
Yeah, get a high pick this year, and
it's not
you're coming
a
back next
wasted
year.
Season, but just work on your players. There's some players that shouldn't be playing. I mean,
it happened to CJ Stroud too. That sophomore slump. It's not necessarily all Jaden Daniels' fault.
No, I didn't say it was anybody's fault.
Yeah.
I just said that they need to just put it in because Jaden's hurt. Your guy's hurt. Nobody else is going to get you to the league like to the playoffs like he did. So
Yeah, without looking at film, I wonder, is Bobby Wagner still prominent?
Look, he's long in the tooth.
Yeah,
he's long in the tooth. They need to find another linebacker, get somebody who can run around and get it done. Bobby Wagner is a great player. He's a warrior out there.
Yeah. He's a Hall of Famer. He's going to be in the Hall of Fame.
No, he will be. Yeah,
a lot of people
played well.
A lot of people were a little confused about Washington's offseason, especially because they knew the defense was a weakness, and they didn't really address it a ton.
No,
they traded for Debo.
They just thought Daniels. They just thought Daniels would get it done for him.
Yeah,
they did it before. They rode his coattails. They thought they could plug and play. No, that's not how you do it. You got to build it. You got to go get you some young guys that play, and maybe find you some diamonds in the rocks.
They need a Jack Campbell.
Well,
they need guys that they develop.
Campbell. Yeah, if they could do something with that, or get lucky like the Lions do when they got a guy that goes down. They find a guy on the streets and they pull him in, and he can play next day. So I mean, Lions get lucky on that. I like that.
I thought yesterday in general, the NFL was pretty interesting. There was a couple of upsets in there with Buffalo and last night shellacking.
What do you
I don't know.
I mean, is it because Greer gets fired? They fired the general manager. Oh, if you fire the general manager, maybe they're gonna fire us too. We got to start playing, man.
I guess they still believe in McDaniel. I don't know. They're not letting him go.
Well,
they're gonna play him to the end of the year.
I'm gonna pretend to be Huggy Bear here. You remember back Starsky and Huggy? Hey, word on the street back in the day. Okay. Well, supposedly, ownership in Miami was trying to see what the issues were. No. So the coach put Chris Greer under the bus,
right,
and said, "Hey, I'm not the one brought these sorry players in here and everything. I mean, I'm coaching them the best I can, but
you got no corners.
That's a wait a minute. They were trading everybody, getting rid of players. But
they got no corners.
That's the mortal sign of if you don't fire you this year, and you didn't already pointed out the general manager, your butt is online next year. Hey,
exactly.
That's already written. Hey, look at what happened to the Giants. I told you this already before we came on. Dabo got fired.
I hadn't heard that one until you told me. Yeah, but
right. He just look. The owner.
But look at the move he did with the quarterback.
Yeah, he tried to run him. Dude, you can't run your rookie quarterback with running plays.
Well,
you gotta let him throw.
He did throw. He threw really well yesterday. He had a really good passing game. He made Darius Slayton look good.
You can't run the ball. Yes, that's fine. And I know you're laughing about that, but I'm saying you should have taken that kid out of that game when you know you didn't have the controls.
Same thing with Daniels. Same thing with Daniels in Washington.
Exactly. Two NFC East teams that put their quarterbacks at risk.
Right.
That'll get you fired right there.
You should get fired. Wait a minute. Daybell should have been fired when he said, let's sign Daniel and get rid of Saquon. It's okay.
That's a GM decision, though, right?
That's a coach and a GM decision.
Well,
the coach could have stood up on the table, and so the GM should be gone too. He should be gone.
Giants are not a serious organization.
No, not anymore. No. Not anymore. No. They don't want to win. We got our Super Bowls. We already got our Super Bowls with Lawrence Taylor.
It's so funny to pay Daniels, and then you get rid of Saquon, right? He immediately goes and has an incredible season with the Eagles.
Well,
and then Daniels leaves, and he immediately has an incredible season with the Colts.
Right. The owner called it anyway. Well, let's not look like idiots getting rid of Saquon. I hope it doesn't come back to hit us. I mean, good God.
Let's not look like idiots. Okay, 2 seasons later, get rid of Saquon and Daniels, and now they're both incredible.
Well, you could be proud of your old teammate last night, man. The Chargers beat up on the Steelers last night.
Well, I saw that. Come on, man. You know that.
I know you did.
This question. Did anybody think the Steelers were going to win? The Steelers won their games. They got their games they needed to win. And now everybody's going to let the Ravens catch up with them.
Exactly. It's Ravens time. Let's go.
Because Lamar did not. He was bored. He didn't want to play at the first of the season. I would take some games off. What did he take? 3 games off?
Yeah.
He was going to take off 2, but he went like this. Nah, I'm going to take another one off. Y'all
is that the NFL's version of load management?
That's what it was.
Your favorite quarterback just hit the 21-day practice window. Old Joe Burrow is coming back soon.
I know. His toe.
Let's see it.
Wait a minute. I'm just going to say this. Any other man, it would have killed him. I'm just saying. Yeah. Joe Burrow is coming back.
You can't kill Joe Burrow. You got to cut his head off.
That's right. Because I'm going to say this. Joe Burrows don't cry. He don't lie. He don't cry. He don't do anything but play football.
Nope, and have incredible swag.
And most quarterbacks nowadays, they ain't coming back. Not with a toe like that. No, they ain't coming back.
But you know what's funny? I know we're kind of making light of the scenario, but that might be something to that as to how teams nowadays, load management or get around, working their guys as long as crazy, especially with that 17th game, kind of thing. And
what happened with the Ravens the other day where Lamar Jackson practiced in full, and then all of a sudden, he just wasn't playing all of a sudden. He was practicing full. Then it was questionable. I don't know what happened there.
Who knows? Who knows? I never know what happens to everybody. But you know what? I'm gonna say this: the NFL and the NCAA, they messed up. Wait a minute. Ask me this: who should have been playing at nighttime? It should have been Texas Tech and what you call it? And what was the other team? What's that other team that played? Texas Tech and who played? Those two teams should have played each other at nighttime. But Fox had to have them. Fox took them somewhere else and took them to noon. And instead of watching a nighttime game, I mean, LSU, Alabama, I mean, you knew Alabama was going to beat LSU. I mean, you lose your coach. I know
in disarray right now.
They may not like them, but you lose your coach. And you just can't do it. Just from what I think. I just think it was bad football. We need to get let's go to a break and then we'll come right back. Gary, hold on. We got Gary Rizzo who's going to come on the other side of the segment and we'll break down weather for Chicago. He's got a lot to say. Hopefully he's talking warm and he's talking no ice.
The Windy City.
Exactly. You're listening to the M Zone on the Big 1050.
All right, clear on radio.
All right.
I should have took a picture. BYU and Texas Tech should have played at 8:00 and they would have been better. It would have been a better game, but BYU got the shit kicked out of them. I don't know what the hell that was.
I know that.
And then we got Alabama playing LSU at nighttime, which should have been a 3:30 kick for me.
I'm looking forward to that Oklahoma-Alabama game next weekend.
That'll be good.
That'll be good.
Yeah, it's time to get into some serious games coming up now.
Yep, winning time.
It's November.
Yes, sir.
Who's going to win the Heisman?
The kid from
Indiana?
The kid from
Georgia Tech?
It's the kid from Indiana.
Mendoza, yeah.
Mendoza. And then I think Dante Moore got back into it because the way he played against
at the end of the last game, but
right.
He didn't have great. Yeah, he threw for like 112 yards last week.
It's
right now, you'd have to say Mendoza.
He had a dot at the end of that. At the end of that game, though.
That's what I'm saying. Everybody's talking about it. He's you. If you sparkle, they'll take the shine.
Just feels so up in the air. I just doesn't feel like there's a front runner.
There is no front runner. Except for Mendoza. I mean, nobody wants to give it to Mendoza. Just like nobody wants to give Indiana their flowers yet, but you might as well give them their flowers.
I'm giving them.
They're going to win. They're going to win all 12 games now.
They made it through sucker season.
They did.
You know.
Are they going to beat Ohio State?
In the championship game?
Ooh.
I
sure hope so.
Ask me after the Michigan game. Ask me after the Michigan game.
That's going to be a hell of a game.
Hey, is Ohio State going to play in the Big Ten?
Google it.
That Michigan game? I'm just kidding.
They should be all right. Ohio State will be fine.
Yeah, they are until they aren't, you know.
Ohio State said, hey, we got Matt. Matt's going to lead us.
Yeah, that's right. Yep. He's going to write on that laminated play sheet with that number 2 pencil.
Exactly. Put it behind his ear.
One of the weirdest. I don't even know if it's a gimmick. It's just his thing. I don't
No, it's not a gimmick. It's Bill Belichick. He wants to be Bill Belichick. He wears shit just to look like Bill Belichick.
Bill doesn't have the laminated with the pencil. Like he probably got something he could write on it with.
Bill used to do that with Bill Belichick. I mean, Bill
Parcells.
Yeah, Parcells. Okay. So
y'all should hear.
I see.
Y'all should hear some of the stories about him at the Lions, and it's not good for football.
Patricia?
It's real bad.
It was horrible.
No, I know dudes immediately were basically like, he's not it.
Well,
he tried to be.
Stuff like don't look him in the eye.
Right.
Stuff like if he's walking,
I'm the big dog in the house.
If I'm walking down, go across the other side of the hallway to don't be in his path, and it was crazy.
This is the end, the beginning of a new era. I don't. Okay. The game is over. We don't care about Michigan, Ohio State anymore. Is that what we're trying to say?
Who said
Let's
that?
toast media. I don't know. I don't know what that means. I still care. 15 seconds till we go back live on radio.
Maybe he's saying that Michigan's going to win. I think he's saying it. Yes, it's over. He believes that Michigan's going to win.
Oh, yeah, me too. All right. Coming back live here in just a moment.
This is the M Zone.
And welcome back to the M Zone. Jamie Morris, Eric Black on the other side of the glass, and we got himself, Big Sweet, the center of attention, Larry Lee. What's up, man? It's good to see you.
I'm back in stride again.
So yes, we were talking about this. Before we talk, let's go to our residential weatherman, Gary Rizzo. What's up, Gary?
The temperature is not up. Larry's basking in the 80s, and we're 29 degrees here with a wind chill of 16. But I'm in good spirits. We did survive the snowy Sunday, and now it's just a matter of waiting a few days before the weather warms up here. So, these kind of mid-November snow events are not totally unusual. In fact, tomorrow, the 11th, in 2019, we had 8.5 inches of snow that fell, and temperatures dropped through the 20s. It was a really cold. It became a dry snow. That was early in the week. We had a home game that weekend, and things warmed up a little bit, but it was really, really cold. 2 days later, it got down to 7 above in Detroit on the 13th. So
that's nothing.
And that's just 6 years ago. So, I'm not going back to ancient history. So it does happen. I think the probability is like to get an inch of snow or more, about 1 in 7 or 8 years, even though the average date is November 30th, according to the National Weather Service. So we are early, but it's usually once a decade or maybe twice on the odd decade, we'll get a mid-November snow. So it does happen. Don't forget, we're in the northern part of the country. So
no, nobody forgot that, Gary. No one forgot that. I mean, that's pretty evident. I mean, as I said, it usually gets cold after Halloween at least, but I get it. Or it gets cold during Halloween. But this is extreme measures to me. I mean, yeah, I remember that snowstorm, and yeah, it was fun to play in and do some stuff and have fun. It was a good summer that summer, but I'm just saying it was cold as heck this morning and yesterday.
Well, November is about as volatile a month as March because the weather changes.
Good call.
We're transitioning from summer to winter.
Okay.
In fact, case in point, on November 1st, the normal high is 56. On November 30th, it's 42.
Ooh.
So it drops almost a degree every other day during the month of November. In fact, that's the biggest change of any month in the transition season, dropping 14 degrees. So what that means to me or anybody, if you really think about it, you get both. You can get some late season warmth and some early season midwinter, and this year is certainly playing that out. So it just shows you how November can. And by the way, in the southern part of the country, they get like a second severe weather season because of how volatile the weather can be in the month of November. So it does happen.
It's cold down in Florida too. They had their first frost, so I can't complain too much because it's cold in Florida.
It is, yeah, it is. It's tonight and tomorrow night. The northern part of the state's going to have frost and freeze warnings. So in the Panhandle. But tell you what, the weather's going to turn by next weekend.
Okay.
So let's set the stage for Chicago. Kickoff at 11 local time, noon Eastern time. The normal high is 49. That's the normal high. The normal low is 34. In fact, that happens to be the same as Detroit. So we're even there. The record high is 71. That was set in 1971.
Nice.
Record low was 18 in 1933. Now, because they're on Central Time, the sunrise there is at 6:40 local. And get this, the sun sets at 4:29 local time.
Wow.
So you're going to, well, you're from Boston. You know that in winter.
Oh, I know it goes dark. I know it. You go home dark. It's always dark. Yep.
So they're also in the same boat. They're on the eastern part of that time zone, and they get that early sunset here in the winter months. So even though the game will be over, it's going to get dark in Chicago by 5 o'clock. So let's get to the forecast. You guys are hearing rumblings of a mild day. I can confirm that. So I'll say that right off the top. The morning will start off cloudy, and temperatures will warm into the 50s, and then it'll become partly sunny by late morning, and then at kickoff, partly sunny. 57 degrees.
Wow,
the normal high is 49.
All right, I like that.
57. It's going to be breezy, though. A south wind at 12 to 25. That includes the wind gust. And at the end of the game, it'll warm to 63 degrees. 63, partly sunny, south-southwest at 12 to 28.
Wow.
So that warm front's going to be right on top of Chicago at kickoff. And I've got medium to high confidence that they're going to get into the warm air. That's why it's going up to 63. There's a game in Champaign, Illinois at 3:30. Just to show you, downstate in Illinois, it'll be in the low 70s at the start of that game. So Chicago just barely gets into the warm air, enough to kick the temperature into the 60s by the end of the game at Wrigley Field. But again, it's going to be breezy. The wind will be gusting 25 to 28, maybe even touching 30 at times, with a sustained probably 12 to 15, 12 to 18. So it's going to be very mild. There'll be some sun, partly sunny skies during the game, throughout the whole game. So we are going to have a very, very mild day, one of the warmer days you'll see for mid-November in Chicago. Rain chances are 10%, so they're really not. Once they get into the warm air sector, the rain chances go away. Now in Detroit, in southeast Michigan, we don't get into the warm sector until maybe for a few hours on Sunday, and then a cold front sweeps through. So that front will be draped from Chicago to about Columbus, Ohio on Saturday afternoon. And so that puts us in the cool sector, but Chicago will just get into that warm air. So I think all those forecasts calling for low 60s are looking good. And like I said, I got medium to high confidence. The only fly in the ointment would be more cloud cover. But once the warm front goes through, drier air comes up from the south.
Nice.
And you'll see that balmy 63-degree temperature by the end of the game. Again, 57 at kickoff, so it warms up 6 degrees during the course of the game.
Well, that's a nice one, Gary. Good job. I mean, hey, And you validated some of the weather people that that were saying it's going to be balmy.
Other than the wind, that's good football weather.
Wind always, but it always blows in Chicago.
That's true. That's the windy city.
In this case, it does. And you've got that. We've got a nice jet stream overhead, that 20, 30,000 feet. That's tight. So there's a lot of wind up there, but like I said, all that comes into play. There's low pressure in the northern Great Lakes, and then that warm front. So it's a real windy pattern, but it's bringing up the mild air. So we'll be in good shape.
Well, that means it'll be a good track to run on. It'll be a good opportunity. You might want to figure out how do they now. Most fields go north and south. Is it east and west? How do they configure this, Gary? The stadium?
Yeah, I'm looking at the Google Maps, guys, and it's in between. It goes from southwest to northeast, as far as I can. Yeah, it's V-shaped. So the home plate area would be
of course.
Yeah, the outfield. So if you got a southwest wind there, it's for the hitters, it's downfield. It blows out most of the time.
Okay.
And yeah, so it's a weird configuration, but it's a baseball stadium. So
okay.
Yeah, it goes from the south, and I like the field itself. I guess it's going to be aligned similarly in that direction. It's not an easy call, but I'm sure it's going to be, or it could be just plain old east-west. So you guys will have to tell me how it looks like, but the actual ball field and stadium goes from southwest, like V-shape. It goes from home plate, and then from the outfield, you're going from southwest to northeast.
Where's the most grass?
In the outfield,
right.
Of course.
So it's in the outfield, obviously. And they say they got great sight lines and everything like that. So I've never been to a football game at Wrigley Field. I've been to baseball, but I have never been to a football game.
Me neither.
Yeah,
no.
So we'll fine tune that. I'll get some more Google close in high res and get to see. Maybe they'll have it on MGO Blue or some of the publications will probably have that too. So we'll be able to get some more like scouting on that. Where
that'll give me something to do at the break. So yeah, I'll look and see what they have in configurations of the field.
We're in good shape, but the weather will be dry and a good time will be had by all.
Well, I mean, it is Chicago. People are gonna some. I know a lot of guys making it a weekend in Chicago. So they'll be the Michigan contingency will be strong, if not very strong.
I'm sure it will. They were saying at least 50-50, probably 60-40 Michigan. So sounds good to me.
Well, I saw I don't know if you saw the game this past Saturday, Friday. Excuse me. It was Friday. Northwestern and USC played one another.
I did not see that, but I did see the Wisconsin game where it was snowing on Saturday evening, and I also watched the Iowa game where it was raining. It didn't turn to snow, but that's why the scoring, the ball was hard to handle. The players were slipping at times on the field for both games. Oregon at Wisconsin, which Wisconsin pulled it out in the light snow that was falling. So I watched those games, and as far as that Friday game, USC kind of had their way with Northwestern, so that was a no-brainer.
Yeah, I mean Northwestern. I mean they gave their best shot. I thought they came out to play, and they contended with them for a while. But yes, the talented team won. You're right. They did. They took it to them towards the end. So, but it's always a different game when they play when you go play Michigan. So it's a time to when you get to that field, And the most important thing was the weather. So you answered all of my questions. So I feel confident now, Gary.
Well, that's good. That's why I'm here for. Make you feel confident and give you all the facts here. And we rock and roll, and we'll see how the forecast will shape up. And on tomorrow, I'm going to get some. Everyone's always praying for snow for the 29th of November. So I get a 3 to 5 week outlook I can look into. It's not a precise forecast, but I might be able to shed some light on.
I'm not playing. Wait, whoa. Now, all I want is snow flying through the air. I don't want it to stick on the ground. I want to make it look like it did on Saturday night, where it was, flying through the air and it was wet. I want that wet kind of rainy snow. You know what I'm saying? Where it's not too cold, but it's not too cold. It's not too hot either. So I'm looking for that wind, and I'm looking for that snow flying through the air, floating around.
Yeah, that would be like 34 degrees and a northwest wind at 20 miles an hour.
Yeah, that's what I'm looking for. That if you can order it up, let Mother Nature know we're looking for that kind of wind and rain.
Yeah, we got lots of time to talk to that.
We got a ton. We got a ton of time.
I can see out 15 days, and this is 19 days out. So, and then again, like I say, I get the 3 to 5 week forecast tomorrow afternoon, which is just a generic outlook. It's
give me the outlook for Maryland too. I got to know what. Remember last time we went to Maryland out there? They had a hurricane coming in. We had to go and play them early. Remember that?
Yeah, I remember. Right now, the preliminary is temperatures will be near seasonal. It won't be cold.
Okay.
And, there's a chance of rain, unless again, if they're under high pressure, it should be dry and seasonable. So that's the advanced outlook for that game. But we don't even know what time. We got that. We're not going to know till a week from now. So.
No, it ain't going to be a night game. I know that. That's what I do know. It ain't gonna be no night game.
Yeah, we can certainly hope for the best on that. Yeah, it'll be 12 or 3:30.
That's right. So we're not trying to get a night game unless they say, hey, we made a different decision. And what we're going to talk about is the private equity on the next segment. That because there's breaking news that we think that the Big Ten is trying to make a strong power move with Michigan and USC and just force them to take this private equity money. And I'm like, whoa, really? But we'll talk about that at 4:00. So anyway, because our Monday afternoon quarterback will not be on today, John Navarro. He's got personal reasons that he needs to take care of, and we totally understand that. So that being said, Gary, really appreciate you coming on. Sorry about that. That's my fault. We get into talking.
Thanks, Gary.
Telling Big Sweet how much we love him and we missed him. And all of a sudden, I'm looking at Eric going, damn, I missed it.
Thanks, Gary.
Now you know how to.
All right. Nice to hear from you, Larry. Nice to hear from you, Larry.
Yeah. Thank you, man. Take care. And I'm going to sing, I'm a music guy. It's beginning to look a lot like Christmas.
I'm glad you're just a bass player. I'm going to tell you that. You did not hit that note, my friend. Just saying. Thanks, Gary. We'll talk to you later. That's our residential weatherman, Gary Rizzo. Yeah, hey, you ever want to see Gary? You got to go over to the tailgate that we put on over at Joe's garage.
Yep.
So
in the Victor's Lounge.
Yeah, there you go.
We'll be back.
See Gary. He'll be over there. We got one more game. Don't miss it because they got sliders and all kinds of brats. And how do I know? Because I see it in the refrigerator because y'all don't eat it all.
Oh, I eat it. That's courtesy of
we got more meat for
courtesy.
Anybody in the
Come and eat some of these burgers, people from
leftovers.
They got all kinds of leftovers, man. I'm like, wow, look at all of that.
I ate like 10 of them last week. So people at Cumulus Meat at Ann Arbor, get your weight up, okay? Get in that fridge, eat some of them patties, okay? We got a lot of buns too. Whatever you want to do with that.
Oh my God, we got
make
buns.
some sliders at your house.
Do we have buns?
Well, we do.
We got some bread. If you're looking for bread, we got it. Exactly.
Anyone need carbs? I got you. Hey, just meet me outside, out back, and I'll make sure I hand you a box. Okay,
I'll hook you up.
Get rid of them.
We got all kinds of meat and everything, and that's nice. That's good. The side cart does a great job, and we really appreciate them for doing what they're doing for us and our attendees at that function. And I'm sure Sam and Ira and Steve have a great time over there. They breaking it down for everybody, and it's off the chain. It's off the chain, especially when it's that game week.
Mm-hmm.
That game.
Oh yeah,
that's that game week.
That game. I'm just saying. That being said, I mean, look, that game is coming, but we need to play this game. And Northwestern's no joke. I watched them, man. Hey, they had a little confidence early.
Yeah.
They had a little confidence early. Their USC's quarterbacks finally got it cranked up, and he started moving that ball down the field. Then the little running back that had his breakout on us, he started getting it going. So we didn't stop. We didn't stop too many, and they didn't stop too many on that. USC just they drilled them towards the end. But that being said, college football, who you got? It's going to change every week except for. So, did you expect that Penn State? Did you see the Penn State game? Did you expect that big sweep?
Not really. I thought, because I was assuming that Penn State was going to just chuck it in and not compete no more the rest of the year. But
these are high quality athletes. These are kids that they had for years that they retained.
They were until James Franklin got their hands.
Well, James Franklin did what he did, and now it's on the kids. I mean, if you're going to stay there, you might as well play there, right? I mean, that's doing it. Everybody's watching. There's always film on tape, and if you get filmed on tape that you weren't playing, giving your all, you ain't going to get drafted too high, right? Exactly. So if you're going to be on the field, you might as well get it done.
Guys,
and they came to play. I think they came to play.
They did.
And their quarterback came to play. He actually played well. I was impressed with him. So, I mean, look, and Indiana, you guys came back.
Hey, that last touchdown.
That was
call from Gus Johnson.
I mean, that's just the way it was. Gus Johnson, he does that for everybody, though. He just
that might have was his voice quite like that, though.
My goodness.
That last drive helped Mendoza get in the Heisman
signature moment.
No, he's had wait a minute. He's been in the Heisman race
the whole time.
But
that gave him
a signature. That was a signature game for him.
Yep.
And it kind of moved him up. Wherever I thought he was at number 3. Now he's probably 2 or 1.
I tell you what, and that catch by the receiver, that was not only a collegiate catch, so you only need 1 foot. Right. He had both feet down. That would have been a professional catch. That was sweet.
Okay. Maybe. I think so.
That was sweet. That was a sweet catch.
Were you getting calls, man? Are you still getting calls?
Yeah, man? I was. I had to turn it off. They cut me off accidentally.
Now they know where you are. They're listening to the radio.
I know
where you are, man.
I'm looking at Big Sweet's beautiful piano in the background too. No, it's a beautiful place.
It is.
Beautiful.
Well, AI is something special. AI is something special.
That's what I was going to say.
The game out
that's all I'm going to say. That's all I'm going to say. Hey, now,
back there that you
I am in wonderful surroundings, but I saw that picture and I said, let me adopt it. So
theater of the mind. That's
I'm in an area called View Park, California, and it was.
Did you doxing yourself?
Well, no. At one time, this was considered. They called it the Black Beverly Hills, and my wife is. I'm in my wife's my wife's family's familiar surroundings, and then a little boasting here. Across the street was Ike and Tina Turner, and down the street was Nancy Wilson, and Ray Charles was a couple of blocks over, and that kind of thing. So it's an affluent area, but it's a nice area. But it's it's an older. I'm trying to think. Well, it's kind of like Palmer Park in Detroit. That kind of scenario.
Okay, I know that. I know that area.
Yeah, kind of like
nice.
that.
I'm. Hey, you made it there. You're at home. It's just home.
I'm at home. I'm good. I'm in the bedroom, but it don't look like that picture. You know, I'm
just making it look good. I know you.
Yeah, making it look good. Making it look good, man.
He puts the stadium like he's in the press box all the time.
Yeah, Derek sometimes he's like at Yost. I'm like, dang, you at Yost at 8:30 in the morning?
Exactly. You ain't at Yost. Stop that.
I'll figure another background tomorrow. You know, maybe I have some palm trees or something in the background tomorrow. Now, there is a pool I could go by and do it by the pool, but I don't like my brother-in-law's dog. So I don't want to go outside by the pool.
Don't like dogs. I know. I get it. Dogs like to bite you. That's why.
They do like to bite me, man. Yeah.
I get it.
I told my brother, he's trying to force him on me. Oh, Larry, go pet him. Oh, I said, no, I'm not going to do it. I just can't do it.
On the other side, we're going to discuss private equity with the Big Ten. And why
big money
is Tony Petitti forcing this down people's throat? Maybe he's not. Maybe wait a minute. There are schools that need that money. They need 100 million, and they can get it.
Yeah,
and get it pretty fast.
Well, you said it. We'll talk about it on the other side.
Yeah, we'll talk about it.
But there's tiers. It's not like they're equal sharing.
And I mean, and we try to figure out. And I got a little sense, but why Michigan doesn't want it? Why they don't want to get into this deal? On the other side, you're listening to the M Zone on the Big 1050.
It might be time to have your trustee friend back on.
I'm texting him right now. That's weird that you're saying that.
Oh.
Hey, Jordan, would you like to come on right now? I got an opening. John Navarre is not coming on. So I'd love to have you come on and talk about Tony Petitti. I'm joking. I don't want to discuss Tony. I just want to know what's Michigan's stance.
Hello.
What's up, child?
Hi, I'll have to call you back. I'll call you when.
Ain't that much snow in Chicago. I'm looking at the highlights. Davo wiping his tears away. I'm going to get fired for this.
How you going to let Caleb Williams beat you at the end there, man?
There's 6 teams that lost to Caleb Williams now. I'm just saying.
He wasn't very good yesterday.
I didn't see the game. I'm just saying. I'm just like, okay.
He was, I mean, those passing stats, he had like 20. He had at one time, it was like 20 passes, 90 yards.
It's going in and out.
Ugly. Jackson Dart fumbles that ball. He gets hurt. The whole game changes.
What did you say, Big Sweet? Big Sweet, what'd you say?
I might have to log out and log back in.
Okay.
Let's see how much time we got. Yeah.
My internet, it's going in and out. Or you guys are going in and out.
Oh, okay. Damn. I'm seeing you. Yeah, you moving slow.
Yeah, you're freezing up.
Yeah.
I'm gonna log out and log back in.
Okay.
All right. Yeah, it wasn't a great game for the Bears. Jackson Dart fumbles that ball. He gets hurt. The whole game changes, and Chicago won it in the end.
Why is Jackson Dart running the ball?
Because he's good at it.
No,
he's good at it.
You can't run the ball with Jackson Dart. That's your best player.
Yeah, they don't really have much else going on. I mean, it's like
no, you got to run the two running backs.
Singletary had a decent game.
That's what I'm saying.
Tyrone Tracy, but
you just got to run those running backs. I mean,
man, he was making Darius Slayton look like a wide receiver 1. Shoot, man. I mean, it's hard when you're throwing to just Darius Slayton and Theo Johnson. That's a guy I made up. He's a real guy, but I told Bobby who the Giants tight end was. He thought I was making him up.
Well,
and Daboll's cooked, man. They thought he'd bring him in to fix Daniel Jones, and then he couldn't do that. And then I don't know why they kept him for this season.
Best thing for Daniel Jones was Saquon Barkley, and then when you got rid of Saquon and didn't want to pay him, you're an idiot. I get it. Daniel Jones had a decent season.
Yeah,
I get it. He had a decent season that year.
Larry. Okay, add Larry, and we're about to go back live. Hey, Larry.
Larry, you good?
Yeah, I'm good.
Okay,
all
cool.
right.
All right, we're about to go back live.
This is the M Zone.
And welcome back to the M Zone. Jamie Morris. Eric Black on the other side. He forgot to take off John Navarro's theme music. I know you're all saying, wait a minute. You just told us that, it's just Johnny Cash. We're playing the song.
Yeah, we like Johnny Cash here.
That being said, and Larry Lee has made it on the left side of the country.
Yes, LA, abbreviation for Larry.
There you go. If that's a true statement, I guess I thought it was Louisiana, but okay. But for this purpose, okay. So I've been told, and I have vindicated. I've pretty much that the Big Ten is the Big Ten and the Big Ten office and 16 athletic programs. He can't hear us. Are they're going to do a vote on November 21st. November 21st, they're going to do a vote and to see who if they're going to take this private equity firm on and do a deal with them. What it is it's a deal where they get the Big Ten would get $2.4 billion. Now it would be divided up, not equally. Would be sharing. It'll be unequal sharing. The bigger the school, the bigger name the school is, the more money the school will get. You know what I'm saying? The smaller the school, the smaller the money. I don't think they can get less than $100 million, but that's what they need. Now, there's a lot of universities in the Big Ten that are, they're underwater, and they need to get out, or they need money for travel expenditures, and different things like that, because the Big Ten has gotten bigger. If you haven't noticed, we picked up 4 universities on in California, Washington, and Oregon. Excuse me,
UCLA. Yep.
Right. And so that being said, and then you have an expansion. You have travel for all of these schools. We were all trying to figure out how are they going to do scheduling and different things like that. Well, they've tried to lessen the stress on the student athlete, but that they've employed more people at their universities. They've got sleep coordinators. They've got all kinds of people that are going to be with them. They have tutors that are flying with the teams to keep the grades up for the student athletes and the different things like that. And look, I'm just, all I'm saying to you is now it's getting to, as we call it, nut cracking time. And the Big Ten is challenging USC and Michigan and saying that, hey, if you don't want to be in it, you don't have to be in it, but we're gonna move forward. But can they?
Yep. The only thing about it, in my initial thoughts are, if there is division between the Ohio States and the Rutgers, how does that help the overall separatism that is still there? You know what I'm saying? How will the Rutgers be able to become the Ohio States? If each school still has to do their own amount of fundraising and that kind of thing, I know, and come through. But it's like revenue sharing in the NFL. Everybody gets the TV deal is split equally among everybody. So I don't understand how it's going to help by there being tiers, where I guess you can say Ohio State brings in more viewership and more money and that kind of thing, so they deserve more money. But on the other hand, if it's all about competition, competitiveness, how does that help? How does that help the smaller schools?
Well, I mean, they each get, as I said, they would keep it no lower than you would receive no lower than $100 million. It builds from there. It would build from there.
But so, if Rutgers is getting $100 million and Ohio State is getting triple that, quadruple that, how does that keep the competitiveness equal?
I think Tony Petitti has created this, and he knows that the big universities or the major universities, the ones that attract customers or they have a large alumni base and different things like that, they're the ones that they want. They want them. They want those consumers. They want those people. So that just being said,
what about a reversal process? What about the reversal process where the monies are given to the smaller schools or the lesser financed schools, and the bigger schools continue to use their big time boosters? Then
the big schools would be upset, wouldn't they? I'm just saying, wouldn't they be upset?
Yeah, but there'd be more competitiveness. So, in my humble opinion, I could be dead wrong.
No, you go ahead. I want to hear your humble opinion.
The Ohio States will remain the Ohio States, and the Rutgers will remain the Rutgers.
Yes, that's a true statement. Yeah, that's what they're intending. I mean, I think that's
they don't want it. They don't want it ever for the Rutgers to compete with the Ohio States one day on a more level playing field. They don't want the Purdue's to be able to possibly win a national championship as well. Or I'm just naming can they one day hope that Maryland would win a national championship instead of the way it goes now? The Ohio States will be the Ohio States, and the upper echelon will be the upper echelon. And I don't see a way for the smaller universities or lesser universities to participate. And this is strictly football, right?
I mean, no, it's for each department. It's for the athletic department, so they can use that money for anything, Big Sweet. That's what I'm saying. Now, there are a lot, like I said, there's a need for money. There is a need for money for all of these athletic departments. But I'm saying that from a standpoint from Michigan, they're saying, well, why are you taking this money now? And you're signing a 20-year deal. This is a 20-year deal. Think about this. It's a 20-year deal.
That might be the
$4 billion with a California pension fund.
That might be the hiccup for Michigan and SC is that it's so long of a deal. 20 years, man. That money at 20 years from now is not the same value as it is now.
That's what I'm saying. So I mean, everybody sees the money now, and everybody wants the money now. They want that because they need it right now. Look at these departments are in it, and I don't know their financial needs, but I know that. Northwestern's building a stadium, a state-of-the-art new football stadium. It's probably the highest price. It's $1 billion, I think. And they got to fund it, right? They got to keep it funded.
So with that being said, if the money is going to that,
state is redoing their whole suite area and press box area at their stadium.
Let me give you this idea. Okay, so all the teams, this money is going to the athletic departments, correct?
Yes, all of the athletic departments.
Now at Michigan or Ohio State, more than likely, well, I can't use Michigan because they're not a part of the equation yet. But at Ohio State, the monies will primarily go to football. So, but what if I'm in Iowa and the wrestling is the thing in Iowa? I'm going to take the bulk of my money and involve it in wrestling, not football per se. Is that good for the overall scenario, or are we concentrating on football here?
This is obviously this money is supposed to be used for your athletic department. So you need you can get $100 million, nothing less of $100 million. And you can put that into your where you want to put it to. So if you need to pay, but a lot of people need to pay bills because travel is the toughest thing right now because we travel around the country and the different things like that. And you have new employees that have come. You have new employees that is coming into
new positions.
New positions and different things like that. So I don't know what the right and the right reasoning is, but Michigan feels we're not signing a deal that's going to go 20 years and you're paying us, I'm good. I'm just using a round number, everybody, $180 million. Okay. You're going to pay us $180 million and we're giving you part of our marketing, signage, that all the Big Ten schools are doing too. So, you think about that. They go out and they own 10% of the Big Ten now. You're selling a part of the Big Ten.
Right. Yeah,
And then here's the sketchy thing for me. In that contract that I've learned to read, it says that Tony Petitti can't be fired. He lasts as long as this deal lasts.
Well, no wonder he's pushing it.
Yeah. So he can't be fired. They can't call a session and say, nope, you're gone. No, he is all rule. He oversees everything. How about that? How about them apples?
That's a power play for him.
But Tony's feeding this on, and I hate to say this. If you think about it, go take a look at it. He's trying to say, you guys need this money, and I went and got this money for you. Here you guys, here you go, here it is.
But here's what you got to do for me.
We got to sign this deal, and we got to give this so they can have a piece of the Big Ten. And you're giving you're selling a piece of the Big Ten, what you have, to someone else. Where if you came together and you sell it yourself, you can make money. You can make that money too.
Is this a first? Does the SEC have this kind of?
No, everybody's talked about equity, private equity, and there's some. Let me say this: private equity is in the NFL now.
Yeah, definitely. I know that.
So
now, I can speak to it on the NFL side. I don't know about the collegiate side, but I'm very familiar with what's going on.
Here's the problem. That's a private organization.
Right.
That private equity is involved in. But the Big Ten, Michigan's not a private owned university. That's a public university. You can't sell a piece of Michigan. That's what you understand what I'm saying? Now, I mean, USC could probably sell a piece of themselves because they're a private university. UCLA can't sell themselves. They're a public university.
Right.
That's what I'm saying. I mean, and so to get around that, he's saying we're going to set up a new organization and we're going to call it the Big Ten Plus or something like that. And he's trying to sell pieces of that. But everybody's all in, except for now they're telling us they're going to make a vote on November 21st. And if Michigan and USC's not part of it, guess what?
They're going, so be it.
So be it. They'll move on. And they're going to, after the 20 years, those teams can be solo if they want. You're going to be all by yourself.
Yeah.
No, they won't. They could go, they could get with Notre Dame and say, hey, we could form a nice little league with us. USC said, we could do that. We could get some other guys that want to do that with us. Why are you trying to destroy yourselves? You should be trying to strengthen yourselves.
Right. And by this being such a new concept or new deal, why limit it to the amount of monies that you're talking about? It could be worth a lot more, probably.
Well, 20 years from now, it could be a whole lot more, right?
Yeah.
10 years from now, it could be a whole lot more. I'm just
right.
We can't.
Are there increases involved after so long?
No,
it's just the same number for 20
money.
years.
It's just to me. Bad move. And Michigan and USC are showing you, signaling you, go see them or get together and talk to one another. Don't just say, "Oh, they think they're better than us." They're not. No, they don't think they're better than you. They think that that we can do something better than what you're trying to do, Larry.
The other question is, why this California PE? There are a ton of PEs out there, private equity firms. Why this particular one?
Well, that's another thing. Maybe Petiti knows this particular one. I don't know, and I'm not going to blame him for this, but he seems to want to do it with this particular one. We'll have your girl on later in the week, and she'll tell us all about it.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Angelica tell you all about it. She's done some research on it.
Yeah, why this particular group out of California? Now, on the NFL side of things, I've heard about several PE firms from California to try to get involved in NFL dealings. And I wonder if they're some of the same ones, and maybe, the NFL has not given them the stamp of approval, so now they're trying to go to college. That's why I want to do some more research to see what the name of the company is. And I know that I believe there's a PE firm out here involving the teachers union and a few other folks that.
Yeah, it says what it says about them is their this group is it's UC Investments is proposing to buy a 10% stake into the league's new business offshoot, Big Ten Enterprises, at a cost of $2.4 billion cost. The deal with the Big Ten not only would infuse those billions upfront payments to schools, an average of, I was wrong, $135 million a school, but it would require an extension for the grant rights establishment, a for-profit business subsidiary, Big Ten Enterprises. In a statement, Yahoo and the Big Ten spokesman says no such vote is scheduled. They're saying no such vote is scheduled for the 21st, but for some reason
that has come out.
That has come out. Yes.
Oh, it sounds like something's going on behind. Everything's not being told or exposed.
Well, you know that Tony Petitti wanted, and I'm just going to say this: Tony Petitti was not. He used to be. He ran the MLB baseball TV baseball show. I mean, when they developed that, Tony was in charge of that. It didn't go well. Let's just say that.
I was going to say it didn't go well. Yeah. So, why would you allow this guy to do something?
He knows TV. Right? Here's the thing. He got hired because he knows TV people. He knows how to deal with TV people. And they were having problems because the new deal, the new TV rights deal that the Big Ten signed with CBS, NBC, Fox, and what is it? It's four of them. It's Fox, CBS, NBC, and CBS. Those four. Yeah. And he came in and helped squash some of the upheaval that Warren left because he went to the Vikings.
I tell you now, I'm being a little cynical and or weird right here, but at the way politics are going right now, and maneuvers and mergers and various very wealthy entities collaborating and that kind of thing, I wonder if there can be, or is there something deeper to all of this that we know about? You know what I mean?
I see. You know what I mean? All I know is that the Big Ten is a nice conference now that people can, if they can get their claws into, claws into them. Yeah,
and the way that the multi-billionaire entities are coming together and buying lower entities and that kind of thing, I wonder.
Again, I don't think you can sell public universities. They can't be sold. So I'm just thinking somebody hasn't really thought this through, and they're trying to jam it down the university's throat. But I don't think they're jamming it down the ones that want to do this, because I was wrong. It's $135 million, and people need money right now.
I was going to say, if you're sitting here needing a handout, and here's a chance to get some money in your pocket, 9 out of 10 of us would take it.
Right. You would take it for the 20 years. Hey, it's right here, right now, right?
Right. Yeah.
Part of the pushback on this too is that apparently that the agreements are going to be basically put up to the presidents and not the board members of the university. So the U of M Board of Regents have had a big problem with this lately, because it seems like they're kind of being shut out of the process as well. The American Council of Trustees and Alumni, the president of that organization, has come out and said that this approval is, quote, preposterous, as it ignores the role of board members.
Well, I mean, and they represent the citizens that live in their states, their particular states, right? So they're the voices for the people. So I'm just all I know is we should not rush to jump into the pool.
That's what I was going to say. Why the need for the rush? November 21st, we're going to have a vote. Why?
Remember, they needed Michigan 2 weeks ago. Remember, I had Jordan on 2 weeks ago, and he said that they wanted us to have a vote that night. Remember?
That night. Yeah, I remember that. Yeah.
And they didn't, because they said, no, we're not doing this. We're not doing that. And at that time, Ohio State had decided that they were not going to do it, but now everybody wants to do it. It seems like he's got 16 other schools behind him.
16 presidents, maybe.
16 presidents,
but maybe not board members.
No, you're right. Not board members. It's the presidents versus their
own board of regents, essentially. Yeah.
trustees or regents,
Well,
whatever you want to call
However
them.
you call them.
Right. So, I mean, look,
that might be
it's interesting.
That-
But I just wanted to bring it to everybody's attention that this is coming, and it's coming very fast. And it seems like they're reporting they're gonna have a big meeting on the 21st of November. So circle your calendar because it's gonna be interesting.
Yeah, that is interesting.
We do need to take a break. We got more good stuff because we got more things to talk about. Michigan is 7-2. You guys know that? Knew that? Anybody?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, that's 7.
There's a lot of teams that fell out at 7. I mean, they're 2 games, lost 2 games.
You wouldn't know it if you listen to any of our callers. You would have no idea. Michigan. You would think Michigan was 2.
That's typical Michigan folks.
Man,
I'm just saying.
They don't know how good they got it.
He's not going to ever get it together. This team is no good.
It's all nothing.
They win another game. It's like, okay.
Right. We'll break it down. We're going to talk more about it on the other side because, during this off week, I mean, Sharon Moore said they did work on some things. So let's look at what they worked on. Let's try to break down what they were working on and what they should have been working on. Also, we need to talk about this college football playoffs. Do these board members, do they know what they're doing? Did they do it right last week? Or are they going to do it right this week? And who's your number 1, your number 2, and your number 3? How you got them? After this week's games. That's all I'm saying, because it's all about the games now.
I think the number 3 is the only question. I think people will unanimously agree on 1 and 2 right now.
Okay, look, if it's the Big Ten, I'm all with you. But if it ain't, you don't call me.
I remember a Miami Hurricane friend here at one time saying,
wait a minute, I still got them in there. I still got them.
Ooh.
ACC's only going to get 1 in. We all know this.
But they're not going to make the championship game, though.
Well, I hope they do.
It's going to take a lot, man. They already got 2 losses.
Listen, there's a lot of things that's going to happen. You'll see. ACC ain't that good. So wait a minute, Virginia lost already.
So ACC maybe keep losing the ACC teams.
Did you watch the game? They thought that they had that game like it was easy. They didn't play. They're so good they didn't play. I'm sorry. That's what happened. And that happens in college football.
Yeah, it does.
It's happened.
They did have some things that happened for them that was nice. That was good for them. Georgia Tech lost. Some other teams lost. Louisville.
They had some teams. Things are still working in their favor. They just got to do their job. Do your job.
Can Carson Beck do his job?
Maybe he wants more pay. Maybe he wants more pay.
More
pay.
Maybe he wants more.
Maybe he wants another girlfriend.
Maybe
he lost her.
He needs to get a job. It sounds like.
We'll see on the other side. You're listening to the M Zone on the Big 1050.
All right, clear on radio.
Matthew Stafford is balling like a
my God,
boy.
He's been incredible.
He's MVP.
Man.
I mean, y'all tried to give it. They tried to sell Baker Mayfield. They tried to sell
some ball. Man.
He gave it his best for a little while, but Matthew Stafford, man,
he's balling.
Dude,
I've
always been a big Matthew Stafford.
If he retires,
fan, I think he's solidified Hall of Fame now.
Look at Orlowski. Orlowski on them balls right now.
Dude, I mean, he's always been a big fan. He had him top 5 a long time ago. I would say, at the time. I think he's a Hall of Famer. I think he's a Hall of Famer. I think if he wasn't before, he definitely is now.
Man, this internet seems like every time we go to break,
something weird happened.
Clowns on me.
Yeah, I don't know. It's weird. I mean, you're still looking pretty normal to me, but
you guys are going in and out on me.
That's not great. But during the segment, you were good.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It seems like every time we go to a break. Right now, it's cool. It's cool.
Rams are going to be tough to beat.
Yeah, there's a couple of games I got circled out here. It's the UCLA SC game, and when the Lions come out here to play the Rams.
Okay.
My brother-in-law is a season ticket die-hard Ram fan.
Oh, okay. He moving around from city to city with them, or was he with St. Louis? Was he with them in St. Louis?
Yes, he's a die-hard Ram. Especially Los Angeles.
Oh,
he's a Ram nut. He's a Ram nut.
Man, Seattle.
He's the assistant district attorney out here.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
I see. They got them December 14th, it looks like. Okay.
Oh.
It's a home game, too, for our Rams. Well, our Rams.
Oh, shit.
Ooh, big game against Seattle? Okay. This weekend, 4:05.
Henderson balled his ass off last night.
Who's that?
That's going to be a good game, Rams, Seattle.
Yeah. 7-2 versus 7-2. Something's got to give.
Somebody got Wally pipped. Whoever that starter was, you might as well say he got Wally pipped.
Yeah.
I don't think they're going to be able to get Travion Smith off that field now.
Oh, Henderson?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I was surprised it didn't happen earlier because Ramondre Stevenson, he loves fumbling the ball. They stuck with him a lot longer than I think
did.
Most.
No, they stayed with him. And I think whatchamacallit liked him.
Vrabel, right?
Yeah, Vrabel likes him.
He must because, he had 7 fumbles the last year and then he had 4 at the start of the season. I couldn't believe it. I'd never seen a guy fumble so much and still keep his job.
I mean, that kid ran his butt off.
He hadn't had a great start to the year, and he looks like he's finally taken off now.
Acting up again.
Oh, boy. I don't think Michigan will ever go independent, though.
No, they're not going to go independent,
so.
But they'll go to another conference if they have to.
Another conference would be diabolical. These conferences, man, I feel like they're all trying to self-destruct.
As the regents are saying, look, we may not want to go to another. I mean, you're making us go to another conference.
Basically.
I mean, you are. You're basically sending them
about 30 seconds.
Hey, you guys need to go to another conference.
Just everything is upheaval right now. About 15 seconds to live. All right, stand by.
This is the M Zone.
And welcome back to the M Zone. Jamie Morris, Eric Black on the other side of the glass with the 1s and 2s. And you got the big sweet himself, big sweet Larry Lee.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's just get this over with. Who you got? Who's number 1? Who's number 2? And who's number 3? College football playoffs, I'm talking. What do you think the committee's going to pick now? I mean, look, if a hell of a way to win a game for Indiana at number 2. They were number 2 last week. Ohio State just staying pat, 34-10. I think it was 34-10 against Purdue. And then you had Texas A&M. And they win a game. They win their game. So, I mean, who do you have? Who are you looking at? What do you think?
Well, you know my theory. They are the champions until they get knocked off. So Ohio State is 1. I have no issue with Indiana at number 2. And I think Texas A&M is number 3. Those are the top 3 in my opinion.
Okay, you got a 4 and a 5 real quick?
I missed a little bit of football last weekend. So okay.
Georgia won.
Alabama won.
Alabama won. Oregon won. You didn't get a chance to watch it, but I mean, they went into Iowa City and beat Iowa.
I got 4 would be Alabama for me.
Texas Tech, they won.
Big time over
they
BYU.
beat BYU.
Yeah.
An undefeated BYU.
Texas Tech will be 5. That's my 5.
Okay.
Okay.
I
don't mind that. I think Ohio State, Indiana, I think that's the obvious 1 and 2, right? But I think Alabama, I think that I'm going to have them over A&M at 3. I look at A&M's resume and they beat a Notre Dame team. That's fine. Their schedule is just, it's all right. They got Texas at the end of the season. I think Texas is going to beat Texas A&M. That's where I'm at. So I got Alabama at 3. Man, this is tough. I think I'm going to go with Ole Miss at 4 and A&M at 5. That's where I'm at with that.
I got
Georgia just outside the top 5.
I got Ohio State number 1. I got Texas A&M number 2. I got
over Indiana.
I got Indiana at number 3.
Okay.
I'm sorry. Some of us.
No. Let me read.
That's what I'm saying.
I got an Alabama at number 4. And I got a Texas Tech at number 5.
Okay. I gotcha.
Ole Miss and
Georgia
are the 2 after that. So I see those. I see those 2. I look. I can't find an ACC school yet because they're beating each other up. They're destroying each other.
Georgia Tech just took their first loss.
Right.
Yes, they did against
not last weekend.
North Carolina State beat them.
Yeah.
And look, I don't care what anybody says.
Give up 48
as long
to
as Notre Dame keeps winning and they win 10 games, they're in. So nobody needs to say Notre Dame is. I predicted that. You win 10 games, because that's the rule. Notre Dame wins 10 games, goes 10-2, they're in.
They got Pitt this weekend.
Yeah. This is the only. Hey, this is the last one. This is the last one, and then the rest they just mowing.
Yeah, 2 close losses to Miami and A&M, both, good schools. And your best win this season is USC, who's not a bad team.
Right.
It's fine.
It's Notre Dame.
Yeah.
That's why.
Well, yeah.
It's Notre Dame. I mean, let's just call it what it is. It is what it is.
Yeah.
Everybody knows that.
What it is.
It is. I mean,
it's tough to believe in Georgia Tech after that. Giving up 48 to NC State is.
It was in North Carolina State.
Right, but
so I'm just saying. I get it. It got done. Georgia Tech just needs to get their stuff together because they got to get ready for their arch rival, right? At the end of the season,
right?
Mm-hmm.
They win that game. Guess what? Damn it, they're in. Nobody can fight them. Nobody can tell them anything.
So the only 2-loss team that could possibly contend is Notre Dame.
No, I think there's a lot of two-loss teams that could that are knocking on the door.
Texas and Oklahoma being a couple of them.
I mean, I'm going to say this, and I said this before, and I'll say this again. Michigan makes that run and wins 3 straight games, they're in the college football playoffs.
Ooh, even if they lose in the Big Ten title?
No. Yes, even if they beat number 1.
Yeah, I could
they
see
beat
that.
Number 1. They lose. They go to the playoffs with 3 losses. You're right.
They don't punish them very much for losing in the title
No,
games.
they don't. But if you make it, if they make that run, they're in the college football playoff because they're playing your number one team.
Right, because otherwise you'd have to take them out for a team like, I don't know, like Vanderbilt or something like that. Like, or a 2-loss. What if it's like Michigan and a 2-loss Oklahoma team? You know, Michigan got the, Oklahoma has the head-to-head.
Wait a minute. Did Oklahoma beat Alabama?
Oh, I think if they do, then then I think
there's a problem.
Probably in.
Then I got a problem. I'm with you on it.
I like Oklahoma.
That's why I said that to you. But Oklahoma's been faltering lately, and I don't blame that, that young man.
Hurt. He came back.
He got hurt, and they forced him back. Yeah, He didn't. He shouldn't have came back.
That Texas game, especially, that was just brutal.
That was brutal.
I tell you who I did like. Did you see the young man, the quarterback from Nebraska?
Oh, Raiola?
Yeah, Raiola. No, the kid that took
the kid that took
he got surgery.
Yeah.
On,
yeah, it was unfortunate.
Yeah, the kid looked good. Kid played good.
And that running back he ran for some yards.
Yes,
boy.
He did. Yeah, that was interesting to watch.
They got 3 losses though, bro.
Yeah. I'm not saying. I was talking in general about that quarterback.
I was just saying,
about the team.
To you that it's a 3. It's a what did wow. Somebody in the USA Today. Blake Topmeyer of USA Today has Ohio State number 1. Alabama number 2, Indiana number 3, Texas A&M at 4, Georgia at 5, Texas Tech at 6, Mississippi at 7, Oregon at 8, Notre Dame at 9, and Vandy at 10.
I like that.
SMU is number 11, and South Florida.
South Florida.
12, yes.
South Florida. They lost. They lost to Memphis.
South Florida came back last week. They got a win. They got a huge win. And Memphis lost to who did they lose to? They lost to Tulane. They just lost to Tulane this weekend.
They got South Florida at 12 because there has to be the group of 5 team in.
There's one group of 5 that gets in.
Yeah.
That must get in. And everybody was
twice though.
Everybody was pointing fingers at another group of 5 team.
Cincinnati's in the Big 12.
Yes, they are.
So they're not a group of 5.
No, no more group of 5. Yeah. No more.
Man, they should have stayed. They would have playoff bursts all left and right.
I know.
Come on, man. What are you doing?
I'm just saying. Hey,
I don't see anyone else from the group of 5. Really, Tulane. I don't know about that.
Anybody? Okay. Anybody want to talk about what's the best college football program that coaches should want to go to on the carousel? I still think LSU is the best program. To go.
Oh yeah, that's the best job.
State, right?
Is it Penn State?
Penn State has the easiest path to success, don't they? I mean, the way that the Big Ten is, you have so many teams, you might not even play like the good teams that year. Like it's just, I saw Wisconsin's schedule next year; they don't play any of the good teams. Or it's like
you gotta go to the championship.
These mega conferences are such a mistake. I hate them.
You got to break it down. Yeah,
I hate
you're right.
Divisionless mega conference. You might have a schedule where you avoid Michigan, Ohio State, Indiana, like Oregon, like all in the same season somehow. Like, I hate that, man.
No, it kills it. It kills it.
It's goofy. It's goofy. So I still think Penn State though is the easiest path to success. It's way easier than Florida. I think Florida is competing with a lot of different schools.
You can get the best talent at Florida.
You might.
You can get the best talent. You just got to recruit. You got to have a
LSU now.
No. I'm saying second.
We're saying LSU
second.
won.
We said LSU won. Florida is probably 2. I think Florida is 2.
Yeah.
And then Penn State's number 3.
Shoot, man, Penn State.
Yeah, I would agree with that.
They did. James, hey, big game James play. Hey, he won 10 games a year.
When's the last time we seen Florida sustain success? It's been a while.
It's been a minute.
Been a while.
It's been a minute. You're right.
After Urban, it's been a lot of ooh.
Yeah.
A lot of Will Muschamps out there. A lot of,
you're right.
you know,
you're
just
right.
a lot of ugh. Like even
Wait a
Anthony
minute. That was what's his name? McElwain.
McElwain, yeah,
That's
yeah,
the
yeah.
last coach. McElwain.
Ah, man, that's like, and Billy Napier, you know, he gave it his best shot. Could not do it.
He couldn't get it done.
Couldn't get it done.
He's
Who-
not that guy.
I mean, but man, these
He's not that
schedules in the SEC though, it's like, my God, you're going up against ranked opponent, ranked opponent, ranked opponent, ranked opponent, ranked opponent, ranked opponent. Like somebody's got to lose these games. You know, we were talking about earlier about, you know, democratizing the Big Ten. Somebody got to lose. Somebody got to lose these games.
You're right.
Not everybody going to compete.
No, I get it.
We can't. We can
Vanderbilt,
infuse,
wait a minute.
hey, you can infuse
Vanderbilt
cash
got
into
good.
Purdue. They still going to be
Vanderbilt
Purdue.
is good now.
Yes.
So that's what you got to be afraid
Pavia.
of. When Vanderbilt got
Right.
good, now you got to compete.
That's
You
right.
got to
Pavia and
compete
his
every
mama.
week.
Pavia
Ask
and his mama.
Nick Saban. Ask Nick Saban. Hey, we're playing Vanderbilt.
Hey,
We're gonna win
Sharon
that
Moore
game.
actually. Sharon Moore actually said that he talks to Nick Saban all the time now.
Oh, does
Apparently,
he?
since the 2024 Rose Bowl, apparently he's maintained a lot of contact with Nick Saban. Apparently, Saban really hated how much Michigan motioned in their offense every single play, and Sharon Moore said, "Thank you, coach."
I did not know that. That's
Yeah.
a good. That's a
They
good.
just reported that recently. Yeah,
That's cool.
Apparently, they keep in touch a lot more now. So.
I like
Oh,
that.
okay.
I like that a
Oh,
lot.
yeah. That's a good move on Sharon's part.
Hey, that is
Absolutely.
a strong move. I'm calling that a strong move, Dave.
Absolutely.
Why not? Accepting the money. Whoa.
He said about Nick Saban, quote, 2 hours ago, when you call Coach Saban, sometimes it's like you don't know if he really wants to talk to you.
I remember going in. I was following him to go down the chop house, and we were going down together. I was like, "Hey, coach." He's like, he looked back. He goes, "Morris, I ain't talking to you."
Come back to me some other time.
I said, "Wow,
Oh,
is that
boy.
what you get?" He goes, "I said I love Alabama." He goes, "You didn't like the other team I coached." I said, "No, I don't like green and white. I'm sorry,
No.
unless you got dead presidents on it."
Yeah.
And, you know, it's cool when you take those legendary coaches like that and you can have that little one-on-one interaction. I was that way with Bo. Every time Bo saw me at a banquet or an event or something, you know, we won without you anyway, Larry. I said, "Yeah, you did, coach. Yeah, you did. Yeah, yes,
right.
you did.
The whole
Yes, you did."
That's right.
Yep.
So game day. Where do you guys think game day should go this week?
Ooh, let's see. What's the best? What's the slate like? I was looking at it a minute ago. Let's see. We got big 20 top. 25
McAfee already
matchups.
gave it out to
He already
somebody.
gave it out?
so
Okay.
I got it right here.
Don't-
right here.
Oh, Alabama, Oklahoma,
Ooh,
Tuscaloosa.
they're not.
They're not. Oh,
They're going to
USC, Iowa.
No, Pitt
and Notre Dame?
Pitt, Notre Dame.
You mean you got
Pitt,
Texas and
Notre
Georgia
Dame.
on the slate? You got Texas and Georgia, and
game
you got
day is headed to Pittsburgh,
Alabama, Oklahoma,
and
and you're going
Pat
to
is headed
Pittsburgh?
home. They want McAfee to go home. McAfee's going home.
Yeah, McAfee can go home.
That's
Yeah,
the
that's
best
fine.
route.
I'm just saying.
Yeah, he
Hey,
can get
I
out.
would know. I said Oklahoma. You got to do Oklahoma, Alabama, right?
Come on, man. Or
Yeah,
Texas,
yeah.
Georgia?
Two blue bloods.
Do you
Two
know
blue
the
bloods.
tradition of Texas, of Oklahoma and Alabama? It's crazy.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Yeah, man. And who
I
might
wouldn't even-
have
wouldn't say
who
it's
might
an
will come out for that one? You know, you get some of them old Alabama greats and some
But
of them old
see,
U
they're
greats.
trying to reestablish Notre Dame. They're trying to put Notre Dame in front of people again.
That's great.
They're trying to, and it's on AB. I think it's on ABC.
They're gonna
Yeah.
delude people into making Pitt to be out this juggernaut or something, man. I
Yeah,
don't
they're
know.
going to tell
Like,
you
okay.
Pitt's this. And they
Oh
should-
man, Pitt's really good, guys. No, they're really good. Yeah, they're
Justify it.
24th. They lost to West Virginia and Louisville in back-to-back weeks, but they're really good, guys. Their
Well-
best win is against, at that time, ranked Florida State. At the time. I don't know if you guys noticed, but lots changed with Florida State lately. You know what?
Oh,
Pitt's
yeah,
got
it
three
has.
ranked opponents going into the end of the season. They got Notre Dame this week, then Georgia Tech, then Miami. So if Pitt can roll off three of them, I mean, Sure.
All I'm
I'll believe
saying
it.
to you is, I'm gonna say this: Pat McAfee is a big person in the ESPN ABC.
He sure is.
Atmosphere. Okay, he's a big person. So he wants to go home. So
you remember when the Pitt Panthers were creme de la creme?
Come on, in the 1970s, Pitt was it.
Yeah. And then
I'm sorry, the 80s too.
Early 2000s, Larry Fitzgerald.
I tell you, my draft class, 1981.
They had a wide receiver, right? He was on the cover of a game I played a lot, so that's why. That's the only reason it stuck in my mind.
They had the quarterback. They had Dan Marino. They had Tony Dorsett. They had Hugh Green. They had
Hugh Green, Mark May. Ricky Jackson.
Dude, they had a team in the 70s.
Early, because 81 was my draft class.
1976 through 1984, they were good.
Yeah. I tell you, 81, my draft class, Pitt had 13 guys drafted. My draft class, 13 guys. I mean, Mark May, Russ Grimm. You can go on down the line, man.
The Boston Patriots.
they were loaded.
It used to be the Boston Patriots. I'm just saying.
Yeah. They were loaded. Pitt was loaded. Pitt was Johnny Majors. That was the coach.
Johnny Majors from what? Who did he coach first?
I don't know.
Tennessee. And then he went back. Remember? He came from Tennessee. Right. And that's when he got that cash. He got the Pitt. He got that coal money, and he started buying players.
You're right. Hugh Green, Ricky Jackson, Mark May, Russ Grimm.
He had Marino. He had
Carlton Williamson. They were loaded. They were loaded. What was the big guard played with the Falcons and the Lions? Bill Fralick.
Fralick, he's a national hero in Pittsburgh still.
Yeah, Bill Fralick. Yeah, they were loaded, man. They were loaded.
I'm sorry. I'm getting away with this. I'm sorry, Eric. Those guys played long time ago.
I figured as much.
But Pitt was the creme de la creme back in the day. What was the nose tackle for the Bengals? Play forever. He was from Pitt.
Big Samoan? Was he a big Samoan?
No. He wasn't a Samoan. He was a brother. He played about 15 years with the Bengals at nose guard. He was from Pitt.
Oh my God, you guys!
I know I can't think of that, but I mean they were loaded. Pitt was just loaded everywhere. Gary Burley. Gary,
yeah.
Gary Burley. He was a Pitt guy. Another Pitt guy, Tony Dorsett. I mean, they were just loaded.
That's how the game was scored. I mean, the Texas lost 7-14 to Ohio State in the first game. I did not remember that. I thought it was.
Yep, that was a real
higher
stinker.
Score.
Nope, that was a real stinker from Arch.
It was a stinker.
Yep. Arch was stinking it up, and then he made a couple throws on that last drive, and then still, couldn't make it happen. But Texas has looked better as of late. But
okay, so I got a question of the day already.
Well, that's good.
Okay,
it's almost 5 o'clock.
I already got it. All right. Hey, I'm. Where does game day go? On
where should
Thanksgiving Saturday.
I mean, come on.
I'm just saying, where do they go? That's
the big one. There's only one place to go.
They got to win those 2 games. Then
what's that? Let's see what that.
Even if they don't, I still think it's worthy.
I'm just saying to you. You got to
that's the biggest rivalry in the country, right?
Got Auburn, Alabama that week.
Nobody wants that.
Auburn
already fired their coach. Go next.
You got Oregon, Washington.
Okay.
Nope.
Nope.
Let's see. Texas Tech, West Virginia.
Wait, let's back. Let's back up a little bit.
What you want to talk about?
Well, Oregon
what?
and Washington. Don't be
Hey,
poo
did you
pooing
guys
the
see what
West.
happened to
Don't be
Washington?
poo pooing the West like
Wait a
that. Real,
Hey, did you see what happened to
so
Washington
easily.
this weekend?
Poo you, but hey,
Larry.
did you see what happened to them?
Did you see what happened?
I did. I'm just
They
talking
lost,
noise.
they lost to a Wisconsin team, by the way, that their leading passer was a punter.
Wasn't that in their house? Too? Wasn't that in their house?
They lost.
that was okay.
Sean West is a freshman
I'm just
punter.
talking noise.
He had 24 yards. He led Wisconsin in passing.
So
Speaking of punter and quarterback, and did you see what SC did this past weekend
yeah,
with the jersey switch?
yeah.
Oh yeah,
They should have got a
They put
penalty.
they should have got.
They should have got a penalty.
Yeah. Two guys out there with the same number.
They should have got a penalty. But the referees, that tells you about your referees. They're not observant, aren't they?
No,
I
They
know.
don't care.
They
don't
put
care.
the now he can't he wore he didn't change the
I know.
jersey during the game, did he? Or he wore it all along from
I think so. Yeah, I think he wore the whole time.
Okay. That was
Two
interesting.
guys. I don't remember what number was, but two guys number 80 or something like that.
Right.
Yes. Yes.
What about Vanderbilt at Tennessee?
It's a nice
Oh,
game.
Miami Pitt. Apparently, that's gonna be a big game. You can buy tickets right now for as low as $25.
Not after that. Not after that. That Notre Dame game.
Oh man, Acrisure Stadium, Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. That's where I'm trying to be. Saturday, November 29th. Come on, tickets as low as $25. That's game of the week. Come on.
Oh my God. So
No, they gotta go Michigan, Ohio State.
I would think so, especially if Michigan wins these next couple of games.
Okay.
Even if they don't.
No,
That's
if
still
they
a
don't,
rivalry.
They ain't going there.
That's still a rivalry worth it, though.
They ain't going there if they
It
don't.
just might be Auburn, Alabama if they don't.
Hmm.
But Auburn's
Yeah.
Auburn's lost a lot of games.
Yeah.
Man, they lost 6 already.
Right. So
Yeah.
you can take that off the board. Too.
Yeah, never mind. No, I don't. I mean, there's not really
Is
much
there a
else they
Texas,
should go
Texas
to.
A&M? Where's the Texas A&M?
Ooh, wait. Texas. I don't see. That's actually on Friday.
It's a Friday game.
It's a Friday at 7. There's actually a lot of games on Friday.
Do I
Wait,
dare
does
mention?
Michigan State go to play downtown Detroit on
They're playing against Maryland at Ford Field.
Yes, that's what I said.
Yep.
See, I
Yep.
told you.
Good for them.
Do I dare bring up USC and UCLA?
Well,
A big rivalry.
I mean, it's a little bitty rivalry. Don't
You
don't
know,
inflate
between
his
them.
head.
I don't know. I don't know. Hey, man, I don't know.
I'm just gonna say this. That ain't a rivalry. First of all, that ain't a rivalry. They're gonna have a
Not
party,
right now.
a victory party afterwards.
I mean,
Not a
that-
victory party. They have a party afterwards with awards to one another.
I see.
Entrepreneurs.
Okay.
We were entrepreneurs.
Yeah.
Hey,
Okay.
man, it's
We
a
were-
battle for
we-
LA. I
There
think
were
it
no
matters.
NIL deals back
not,
then.
not the movie. That was a great movie.
Right.
Larry just destroyed the Battle of LA.
Well, to live and die in LA. I don't know.
What's a true rivalry? What's a true rivalry?
A true
Is it
rivalry.
Michigan State? Is it
A true rivalry? Like
true
what,
rivalry?
what's the fake
Now,
rivalries?
wait, now, granted,
Larry's already
well,
Larry
hey,
ruined it for me.
Hold on a minute. Granted, UCLA is not what we used to be,
Yeah.
but USC and UCLA is still a rivalry.
Yeah, just because it doesn't matter as much anymore. That's all right. Oh, geez,
wait me
man.
before you get
Hey,
done.
hit him
It's
with
still
a
a rivalry.
wow.
It's still
Okay.
a rivalry.
Banana there.
Exactly. Hey, let me say this. Larry Lee needs to know what a rivalry is. Question of the day.
Oh boy.
What is
Oh,
a true rivalry? Isn't it? And you can answer this. Is USC UCLA a true rivalry? These days.
a rivalry.
Not back
A
then. Not when
rivalry.
Larry played. Not when Larry played.
A
But
rivalry is between two institutions that you can throw the records out whenever they play,
That
Yeah,
they don't
wait.
like each other.
Yeah.
and they don't like each other. That's a rivalry.
Okay, so you
with tradition.
You just
with
got
tradition.
disqualified. You just got disqualified.
Because they don't like each.
No,
they do like each
they
other.
They like each other, and they have parties after. They have victory parties after.
Come on, no. I did tell you that
exactly,
but it was still a rivalry. It was still a rivalry.
I would no, that's not a rivalry. That's holding hands. That's holding hands.
No. We tried. Hey, that's professionalism. It's like being in the NFL, Jamie. Jamie, it's like being in the NFL. You didn't try to knock a guy's block off during the game, but afterwards you shook hands because y'all were boys. Come on.
Because he played for Michigan.
Because you respect one another.
Because he played for Michigan. Right. That's why. Yeah, you're right.
But that's what I'm saying. So during the game, you knock their blocks off, or you do whatever you do, but then
you want them to lose even when them winning would help you. That's
exactly. Hey, that's a true rivalry right there.
I'll take that.
You're so petty, you don't even care about your team succeeding. You're like, I hate this team so much. The pettiness oozes. That's the best part about college.
True rivalries. Where's the true rivalry game at? Where is it? Tell me. I know it's Michigan, Ohio State. I know that. You ain't telling me nothing there. What's the other true rivalry? Is it Tennessee versus Vanderbilt now?
I would say the red and blue Rock'em Sock'em Robots.
A&M?
That's a true rivalry.
What is?
The Rock'em Sock'em Robots. Blue versus red. It's a big rivalry.
What was that?
Nobody. It's just him saying that.
Alabama, Auburn.
That ain't a true rivalry no more.
What? Wait.
Oklahoma, Nebraska
don't matter anymore because they're not both ranked.
I'm just messing with you. You know it. I'm just messing with you. You guys. I'm just saying. And I'm Larry. I'm messing with you. But where are the true rivalries games that I used to watch?
See, you understand, Bobby. Red versus blue.
Oh my God.
That's the ultimate rivalry. Red versus blue.
I'm gonna say this.
Where
I can't believe I'm gonna say it. Red wins.
Red wins?
Red wins.
No.
When it's Rock'em Sock'em, if I'm pressing the button.
I agree. Yeah, red wins.
I'm sorry, red.
Well, I mean,
Argentina.
Great rivalries. Just because one team is not doing so well, it's still Army Navy classic.
Man, I don't care about that game at all. Like that's still rivalry.
You got a problem. You need to get into that. That's what you need to get into.
Well,
that's
Army Navy.
Army Navy is a true rivalry game.
True rivalry.
Those guys probably like each other. They both, in the service, they both got respect for each other.
But they get after one another. They give everything on that field.
That game never means anything for whatever the landscape of college football.
What it means, it's Army Navy. It's Army Navy. Go Army.
It's true.
Go Army.
Right,
I'm a Go Army guy. I'm sorry. My dad was in the Army, so I'm Go Army.
There you go.
I'm sorry.
Yeah. I don't have to be sorry about that. I mean, I don't really have much
those,
of a.
Those are rivalries, no matter what the records are or who's doing well or who's
not. You still think Yale and Harvard are rivalries?
Yes.
I'm sure they are.
Yes, that's a rivalry.
I'm sure they are. Hey, if the University of Chicago had kept playing football, that's a rival for whole Michigan.
Michigan, yes. They hate it.
The University of Chicago.
They hated University of Chicago.
I know that people in Chicago.
We got to go to a break. I got to go. What's your rivalry? Give me 3 rivals that you like. On the other side, you're listening to the M Zone on the Big 1050. Who was arguing with me about the USC Northwestern game. He goes, Northwestern's going to kill us. Look they're moving the ball against them, Jimmy.
Now, you guys dominate.
What's up, brother? How you doing? You know how I like them.
But at one time, the UCLA-USC rivalry was the rivalry in the country.
Where at? What wacky world are you talking about?
At one time, come on, man. When you had the Charlie White's
1942.
No. I tell you, my 4 years, we were the #1 rivalry in the country.
In your mind, yes, because you were playing.
No, sir.
What years? Give me the years.
77 to 81.
Who was what games were
Charles
ranked?
White.
Right.
Charles
what
White.
Games, what were you ranked? What were they ranked? Tell me.
Let's see. They were ranked like 1 or 2 in the country, and we were ranked like 7 or 8. Matter of fact, look it up. 79, USC split the national championship with Alabama.
USC split the national championship. I remember that. But where were you ranked?
Man, you're going in and out. God, say it again. You're going in and out. Say it again.
What were you ranked?
My senior year, we were ranked 3rd, and they were, I want to say, one of us was 3 and one of us was 5. something like that. My senior year. Now my senior year, the 3rd game of the year, we played Ohio State in Columbus. We were ranked number 2. We were ranked number 3, and they were ranked number 2.
Okay. I believe you, bro.
But my senior year, we beat SC, and we were ranked higher than SC. But it used to be a rivalry back in the day. With like even before I got there, you know, with the what's my man with the OJs and all them stuff. You know, OJ days. At one time, SC was like loaded, unbelievably loaded.
You know I'm on the radio.
Like we were talking about Pitt. We could talk about SC.
I'll call you later. Yeah. I mean, look, I'm gonna tell you rivalries. Michigan. I'm not even gonna use Michigan. I'm gonna use this old time rivalry.
Let me see. Where you going? Where you going with it?
I'm going with Nebraska, Oklahoma, back in the day.
Great rivalry.
That was one, dude. Do you understand? I used to cry after Oklahoma would lose to Nebraska if they lost to Nebraska.
That was a classic, great rivalry growing up.
It was the great. It was the one that made me cry. I used to. There's only 2 teams I cried for. I cried for Michigan, and I cried for Oklahoma.
Yeah, those are 2. Michigan. I mean, Oklahoma and Nebraska was the rivalry at one time.
I mean, it was crazy. I used to watch. I would watch the Georgia Tech Georgia games. Loved Herschel Walker back in the day. Loved Herschel Walker back in the day.
Right.
Earl Campbell. When the Texas Bulls played against Texas A&M. Oh, dude.
I remember some classic Alabama Auburn games.
You got the bitter beer face on that one.
I remember some classic Alabama Auburn games back in the day.
Alabama Auburn. I remember that one. Bo Jackson winning it for Auburn. Finally.
Exactly.
Remember that?
Yeah. I remember that one. Yeah.
Poisoning the trees, that's a real rivalry.
That's a crazy rivalry.
That's a rivalry.
That right there.
You got a guy poisoning a tree for the rivalry? That's a rivalry.
And then calling in to the radio station.
Snitching on himself.
And then snitched on himself. And then tried to go to court and said, it wasn't me.
It wasn't Miami, Florida State.
I like that one. That's a good one too.
Hey, 50th year of the Edmund Fitzgerald.
Yeah,
50th.
I know.
It's today.
John Bacon was on TV talking about it.
I knew he was on with Lucien recently too. Stand by.
Yeah.
That's why you told me that.
To me, there was. Well, I'll say I'll wait till we come back on. There was only 3 rivalries in the world for me. Well, maybe 4. There's 4 blue blood rivalries I loved growing up.
This is the M Zone.
And welcome back to the M Zone. Yes, Jamie Morris, Eric Black trying to be historic for everybody. And you got Big Sweet himself, Larry Lee. Do you know why we're playing this song, Larry? The Fitzgerald.
I couldn't hear it.
The Fitzgerald, the boat that was in Michigan, that was made in Michigan.
Oh,
it went down. It sunk.
50 years ago
50
today.
years ago today.
Oh, wow. Okay.
And,
Also on a Monday.
I really, the only reason I listen to this and put up with this is because John Bacon wrote a book about it. And I never knew it. I didn't know what this damn song meant until he wrote that book. And I'm like, wow, okay. You know, it did go down. And I think 16
where did it go down?
29 actually.
Was it 29? Okay.
Yeah, 29 souls.
Where did it go down?
We can cut that out now. 734-998-1050. 734-998-1050. All right, Dot Man. Rivalries, baby. Rivalries.
Well, obviously, Michigan State.
Right.
Yeah. Do I have to take Michigan out of the discussion?
No, you ain't got to take Michigan out of the discussion. You know, we know around here. You in Michigan. We already know why that's a rivalry.
Yeah, Ohio State, Michigan.
Right.
And I would say,
don't do it, Mark. Don't do it, Mark.
I spent some time.
Say it. Say it, Mark.
No. Well, I don't know what y'all. I doubt I'm gonna say what you want me to say. I was gonna say Auburn, Alabama.
There you go. I'll agree with that. He wants you to. You know what he wants you to say, Mark. Mark, say it for him. Say it for him.
What, UCLA, USC?
Yes.
Yes. Yes. Yes.
He don't even believe what he said. He's not even believing it, Big Sweet.
Yes.
Man,
that's a rivalry.
That's one of the manufacturers. They don't even. Hey, man, I went out there a couple of years ago. Caught myself going to a UCLA game. They don't even. The fans don't even show up. That ain't real football out there,
come on, man.
Now,
It's LA.
Now I will admit we are not we are struggling at this point in time. But back in the day, USC UCLA was the #1 rivalry in the country.
Wow. Wow. That's when they both were in the Coliseum, wasn't it?
Yes.
Who, Playboy? Who would say that? Who would call that the #1 rivalry?
You know who would say that? You know who would say that? Marcus Allen would say that. Charles White would say that.
You might as well go.
They would say that.
The Crips and the Bloods. Throw in the Crips and the Bloods. Then.
Oh no!
As we go on there.
Oh, blue versus red again. Oh boy.
There we go.
Anthony Munoz would say that. Anthony Munoz would say that. Charles White would say. Ronnie Lott would say that.
Do you know Martin Jermaine? Do you know Martin Jermaine by chance?
The athletic director. Yes, I know him. Yeah.
Is there a for sale sign up in front of his house?
Hey, if there isn't, there will be one probably. He's walking on sand right now.
Wait a minute. Why is the USC AD walking on sand? His team
No, I'm talking UCLA. No, UCLA.
Yeah.
UCLA's athletic director.
He need to go. Hell yeah, he must
go. Martin Jarmar. Yeah.
Who's gonna get that job? Who's gonna be coaching there next year?
Say that again.
If you had your pick, who would be the coach next year at UCLA?
Ooh, that's a lot of
coaches got fired already. You want to bring?
A lot of coaches got fired.
James.
I mean, he needs a job.
Hey, Big Game James.
David Shaw's name had come up lately.
I don't know why. I still don't. You remember Stanford?
I know, but I think the program needs a professional coach, a coach from the NFL to go there. Who that is, I'm not sure.
What?
But
that's how serious UCLA is.
Oh, come on, man.
They players don't even, their former players don't even know who they want. They don't even know who they want to coach, man.
It's to protect.
That's because I think before I speak.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah,
Okay, well,
I think before I speak, I'm not just going to blurt out something.
We take
I'm a
cracks at
diagnosis.
Larry, man. That's not nice.
I know. I'm a diagnosis.
How long ago did they fire their coach? You know how long you've had to think about this?
It's during the season, man.
Wow.
Yeah, but it's still during the season, and you don't know totally who's available yet.
I'm gonna tell you who's available, who's not available. Kirk Cignetti's not available. All the rest are available.
Yeah.
Okay. Everybody's available.
Yeah. But what he's saying really is on the low that he knows that everybody ain't gonna run to that job.
I wouldn't.
I agree. I agree. It's not one of the more favorable jobs in the country right now. I agree with that. But I will say for the institution in general, because we're talking about football, you do remember 10 national championships straight out of 13 in basketball. You do remember that, don't you?
I mean, how are you going to sell basketball? We talking
It is
football,
basketball season.
It ain't basketball.
I know. I got to defend the university in general. Since y'all taking pot shots at me, I can respond how I want to respond.
Damn right, Larry. It's basketball season.
It ain't basketball
That's
season.
right.
Hell no.
That's right.
10
straight national championships.
It is basketball season. It was basketball. It was basketball season in September for them cats, man. But
yeah.
Hey, came in fire today. What's up?
Mark's on fire right now. Go ahead,
Mark's on fire. I know Mark trying to get at
it. No kidding.
I know that, man. We do have to get our program back to.
That used to be a game, though, that I would make a point to look. USC UCLA was one, definitely. If for no other reason than the cheerleaders, they used to be. Wow. Yeah,
I'm just he's right about that. He's right about that. I saw the.
He's right about that.
He's right about that. You guys remember when UCLA came to play Michigan in basketball the last time? They had those blondes. They were all 6'2". I was like, wow.
Yeah, and you got babies and a woman.
I know.
And you still saying why? And you still saying wow.
They don't listen don't listen to my show.
Yeah. Mark, you trying to get this man in trouble? What's up? Come on, man. We all married men here.
Here's the last question.
Okay.
Are they really looking at moving out of the Rose Bowl?
Yes, that is a true statement, and they're looking at SoFi. And I think that it would be
it should be going to Home Depot.
I think that would be a great move. I think that would. Wow. I'm not a big Rose Bowl fan.
Mark, they only need 25,000 to get into the Home Depot. Fans. They only need 25,000. They got standing room only. That's just a soccer field. They should do that. I'm telling them.
What abuse!
I'm trying to help him. I'm just trying to help him.
Well, welcome back, Larry. Damn, boy, y'all on a brother today, man. Welcome back, Larry. Damn. I'm going back on the road.
Ask USC.
My man, he's like, actually, I got something to do.
I'm going back on the road. Right, welcome back, Larry.
Hey, thanks,
welcome back, Larry. Hey, why'd your team stay?
All right. Thanks, Mark. Later. Appreciate it.
Take care, man. All right, Mark. Yeah, take care, man.
734-998-1050. 734-998-1050. Hadley, you better have some good rivalries. You better have some good ones.
I always have good stuff for you, man. Come on.
Goodness.
Michigan State, of course.
Yeah.
You know,
Oh, man,
if it wasn't for that
screwing up.
100-yard, 120-yard run back by Auburn, that game wouldn't be nothing. It's now something.
It wasn't anything before that?
It was. Don't listen to him.
Come on, man.
It was.
Come on, man.
Wasn't
Cam Newton
Alabama-
existed.
Wasn't Alabama kicking their butt like Ohio State was at one point?
Yeah.
All right. Well, there you go. I mean, it is a rivalry. It is, no doubt about it. But when one team starts dominating another, then you get all the doubters out there. Because you remember when Ohio State ran roughshod over us and won 17 out of 20.
Yep.
Everybody
sure
started saying, "Oh, this is not a rivalry anymore."
I always hate.
Take my ball and go home.
Well, now how they feel? How they feel about it now?
That was most of my life. man.
Well, we're kicking their butt. That's what we're doing, and we got to just see what happens on November 29th.
So Hadley,
way,
you're just gonna give me one rivalry? Let's go. Give me another.
I'm going to give you others. Give you more. Okay. I like USC, UCLA.
Oh my
And
God,
guess
you're
what?
kissing
I
butt
said
right now.
UCLA.
That's good. That's
no,
good.
no,
I
he's being
am.
honest.
Damn, Jamie. What are you going to do about it?
Go ahead.
Yeah,
Next.
I'm kicking butt and taking names.
Next. Give me another one.
I like the USC cheerleaders. I like them a little better, Larry. I'm sorry.
All
I
right.
just
All
do.
right.
Oh,
All right, more
okay, all
cheerleader
right.
talk, guys. All right.
I could beg to differ. I could beg to differ, but I
You know,
won't.
It's okay.
No, and UCLA's got their.
It's like six.
No doubt
It's like
about it.
6 or a half dozen.
Let me
Take
see.
your
What,
pick.
let's see how far Hadley goes back. Hadley, what about that Pitt team going against Notre Dame back in 1976? Did you watch that game?
I don't remember, Jamie. That was too long ago.
Who played?
Maybe I did.
The running back
Huh?
was number 33 for Pittsburgh. Who was that?
That's nice.
That's
Hey, his initials match. His initials match football.
It does.
yeah.
That's a good
Even Eric
excuse to
knows
say.
what we're talking about.
Yeah, well,
Okay, Hadley.
Well,
That's
good-
the East Coast
good for
team.
Eric.
I'm sorry. It's Pitt. It was Pitt versus Notre Dame. It was Tony
Tony
Dorsett.
Dorsett.
Sorry.
Tony, what a player.
Do you not remember that?
Um,
When did you start watching college football, Hadley?
Probably when was it 10, 11? So that would have been the early mid 60s.
Okay.
Mhm.
Well, then you got some schools that were rivalries. Give me some.
All right, I can give you more.
Okay.
I think Pitt and Penn State, if they start playing again, that's a rivalry.
I agree
like
with
that
that.
one.
I agree with that.
Yale and Harvard, not big deal, but it is a rivalry.
It's a big deal in the
It's a huge
Northeast.
rivalry.
I'll tell you that.
That's the history of college football. right there.
Exactly.
Miami, Florida State,
Oh, yeah.
always a rivalry.
That's
yeah.
a great one.
Huge one.
That's a great one. Left, right. I mean, always left.
Yeah.
Wide left all the time. I
Yeah.
remember
Wide left,
Bobby
wide
Bowden
right.
would run and say, "We made it."
Yeah.
We missed.
Bobby Bowden running on the field looking, what happened? We missed. Oh, no. We suck again. And go on. Oh, Texas, Oklahoma, of course. Oklahoma and Colorado.
How about South
No, I'm
Carolina
sorry, Nebraska.
and
Nebraska,
Clemson?
Colorado.
Anybody
I
knows
wish they would
those?
take that up again.
I
Huh?
remember.
South
yeah.
Carolina, Clemson.
Yeah.
That's a big
There's so
rival.
many of them, Gene.
Yeah.
Washington, Oregon. There's another rivalry.
Yeah.
Well, in a sense.
Jamie does not recognize West Coast.
I do recognize West Coast. I do recognize the West Coast.
Uh-huh.
I do.
Washington, Oregon.
I love Stanford, California. Remember? You remember when they hit each
Oh, yes.
the guy ran back to kickoff.
Bands on the field.
Exactly.
Through the
Bands
band.
on the field. The bands on
Hands
the
on the
field.
They
field.
just blasted that dude.
And he was, Jamie, he was tackled. He was down before he tossed the ball to another player. He
Really?
was
You
down
think?
when you
You
look-
think
oh,
so?
Yeah,
Wow.
probably.
Yeah,
Probably.
yeah. You look at it again.
Replay.
carefully.
Well, I
Of course,
mean,
we're
I
doing
caught it.
now.
I caught a touchdown it got knocked out of my hands, and the referee gave me the touchdown against Notre Dame.
Remember
so
that? Remember that Miami Duke game where Miami somehow returned it for a touchdown at the very end of the game, even though they forward laterals multiple times. The guys were down. Definitely, they had penalties on the field that they then retracted later after review. It was very weird.
Did they do a review? Or
they
did.
They went back and looked at it again after looking at it the first time. They were like, actually, we need to look at this again.
Jamie, who is
Larry? I just want to welcome you back to the show. I'm glad you had a great trip out to LA and, you know, your time in Vegas and stuff, and you lost a lot of money. Well, no, maybe you didn't.
Larry's living in $1 million house right now.
Look at that piano.
Look at that piano. You can see it, Hadley.
The grand piano?
Yeah, it's right behind us. It's on the
it's a black
if you're looking at it, it's a black one.
Looks real nice.
That fireplace looks even better. That fireplace is huge. The couch makes me want to lay on it. I just want to take a nap.
It does. You know, I don't see any blankets though. Oh well, you know what? You don't need no blankets. It's 88 degrees.
There, do you have a pool in your house?
Yes, I do. Yeah, I do.
A pool party at Larry's.
Yeah, yes, I do.
Pool party at Larry's house. Let's go.
Come on.
Let's get on a 4-hour flight. That's all. Come on now. I know flights are tough right now.
But do you have a nice backyard and all that stuff? Can you see LA from your backyard?
Well, you know, out here land is not that plentiful, so the backyard is just a little.
You got a mountain. You got a mountain in your backyard?
No, not really, but we're kind of up high, but we're not. I don't have one in the backyard, but you know, the backyards here all meet one another, and you know, there's probably a wall to separate the backyards, but there's a pool back there, a pool and a little swath of grass, and that's about it as your backyard.
You don't need a lawnmower.
Nope.
No.
Yeah. So, but yeah,
it's welcome you back with open arms and throw you.
Well, kind of, sort of.
Okay.
I've only been back a few days.
Hey, he brought that RV back and he backed it in there. They were like, "Oh God, he's back."
No, the RV is in storage. It's in storage.
You put it in storage already?
Yeah, I put it in storage, so it doesn't make it here, but yeah, man, it's good to be back.
Larry's going to rub it in when it's 10 degrees here and 8 feet of snow. He's going to rub it in. I'm 80 degrees. What do you do?
He has the opportunity to do that today. He has not done that.
He hasn't done that.
He hasn't done that. It's 29 degrees right now.
It's 21.
Oh, it's 21. Oh, great.
It's 84 here right now. It's 84. Hadley, it's 80. It's 84 here right now.
Where is it in Columbus, Hadley? What's the temperature in Columbus?
Yeah, it's about 30. It's about 30 here, but the snow's melting.
You got a pool in your backyard, Hadley?
I wish.
No, you don't. Okay.
No.
So it's a lot closer to your house than Larry's.
Uh-oh.
I can buy a wading pool and wade in that.
Wade in the water. Jamie, got a question.
Yes, sir.
Who is BC's rivalry?
BC's rival was, I can tell you, Syracuse. They used to battle. Another one was
is Notre Dame a rival?
Not Notre Dame is a rival, and Miami.
Oh, okay.
Remember Doug Flutie threw that pass?
Oh yeah, BC Miami had some good games, some good battles.
They had some good games back then.
Well, when was the last time they played, Jamie? Miami and Boston College.
2 years ago, Hadley. Last time.
Did they really?
Yeah, I think it's they're in the ACC. Both schools are in the ACC.
That's true. Yeah, November 24 of 23.
Yeah.
So
thank you.
Just 2 years ago.
Just 2 years ago, Hadley.
Off on. Did you know what their record is?
Well,
I'm sure Miami's winning.
Boston College is 6-25 against Miami. I just
That
so,
ain't no rivalry.
I just so happen to already have it pulled
I'm
up.
just saying that ain't no rivalry. We can say we play in Miami. We play them every year, but we don't win.
Boy, they lost a lot of games between 76. Oh, well, they got that one in 84.
They
yeah.
did get the one in 84.
Yeah, but then they didn't have another victory in that
Hey,
until
that was Doug
2007.
Flutie's. That was
Doug Flutie's Hail Mary, right?
That was his moment.
47-45.
That was his moment.
Yep. They didn't win another
Hey,
game
Jamie,
until
you brought up-
2007.
Yes,
Last thing you brought up the Rock'em Sock'em robot.
I did that.
I remember.
No, that wasn't
Nah,
me.
I did that.
That was Eric.
See, yep.
Okay, but
I need that credit.
Did you ever? You never played it, Eric? Did
Of course
you?
I did. Of course I did.
Oh,
How?
I didn't know.
What do you think? I'm 10 years old? Come on, guys. I've seen some of these
I
things.
don't
I've heard
think
of
you're
some of
10
these
years.
things.
Hey, I don't think you're 10 years old.
I mean,
I just
I got, I messed around
Yeah,
with
the
some
buck-
stuff.
a
remember
little
the-
bit, Adley.
Hey,
He's
you-
lived a little
my
He
bit.
had the thumbs.
He's
He had
got-
the thumbs on the Rock of Sun.
He's
Come on
got,
now.
he's got parents that lived in the 60s.
Come on now.
Yeah.
No, Eric, I got a question, Eric.
Yeah.
Eric, you know about an Etch a Sketch?
Oh, of course. Love a good extra sketch.
Okay.
I draw a Game Boy.
Instead of giving him computers, he had an Etch-a-Sketch.
Well, I got the computers not that long after, but yeah. I know. Oh, man.
Eric, do you remember? Eric, do you remember Silly Putty?
Yeah, of course, man. They still got that. All the things people are nostalgic for, they still have that stuff. It's around
They
somewhere.
still have it.
Like,
You
around.
ain't supposed to play with it. It's toxic
Yeah,
now.
no, it's bad. Probably shouldn't have been. Well, whatever.
Did
We were all eating lead for a while.
I liked it to take my Silly Putty and take the comics and make pictures out of them.
Ah, nice.
Oh, yeah. I remember that. Yeah.
There we go.
You know what I wanted?
You can stick it off and pull it off. There you go. I remember
That's
that.
right.
I remember that.
You know what I wanted? Don't
Put it back
don't
in-
laugh at me, guys.
Go
But
ahead.
you know what I wanted back in the day?
What?
An easy bake oven.
Yep.
Yeah. You
I
and
had
my
one of
brother.
those.
You and my brother.
I had one of those.
Oh.
My dad looked at him and said, "You ain't getting that." He said,
I wanted
he went
I wanted an easy bake oven because I wanted to make some cupcakes
said,
and chocolate
"Dad,"
cookies.
he goes, "What you boys want for Christmas? Easy bake oven." He goes, "No, you don't. You want."
Oh, having some complications there.
Jamie, it was the only toy back then that needed parental discretion.
Oh,
you needed
yeah.
a parent to use that thing.
Yeah.
You burn yourself, Hadley. You burn yourself.
You really do.
I know.
Yeah.
It made
You can,
it
but
made
it used
cookies.
the light.
Larry made cookies with his.
I did. I made
I know,
cookies,
but how could you
man. I
burn
mean,
yourself? It used a light bulb.
I know, but it gets hot enough to
That
bake
damn
stuff.
light. That damn light was hot.
Yeah.
it was hot. It was like
It was cooking. It was really cooking
In
things.
the kitchen cooking chickens. Come on,
Exactly.
man.
oh yeah.
You could put chicken in it.
Nah, I'm just that was
Tried
just,
to.
No,
I was just talking
I don't
about
know
Gucci
if we
Mane.
could do no chicken.
No, I was just making a
No,
Gucci Mane.
it was just like a little easy stuff to easy bake oven, easy bake.
Right.
Easy.
You know.
You can make the little.
Yeah.
You can make pancakes in it too.
I wouldn't
little
put raw
drop.
chicken.
Yeah.
You could drop it in there.
But you see, if Jamie owned one, he'd make Asian wings.
Yes, I would.
That's
I'd
a
put
great
you in-
idea.
Yeah, that'd be great.
That's a great
I-
idea.
I'd make them beforehand and warm them up in there.
a little Korean barbecue. Come on now.
Why not?
Come on, man. I had that Cheesecake Factory. That was
I eat
nice.
chicken.
Same. Same.
You guys are crazy. Well, Larry, welcome back. Glad to have you here with
Thank
us. And I hope
Thank you.
we have many more conversations together, and you can tell us the world of what's it like out there really in Southern Cal.
All right.
Yes, sir.
Have a
Thank
good
you.
night.
Thank
We'll
you.
talk to you tomorrow.
All right.
734-998-1050. Give us a call when you want to. What are rivalries? And you name your favorite rivalries to us. I'm going to give you mine on the other side. You're listening to the M Zone on the Big 1050. North Carolina State was a huge one once time.
Was it? I don't
Oh, man. I used to hate the Wolfpack. And I don't know why, because red was my favorite color for the longest time. I just like them Tar Heels. Tar Heels!
Tar Heels.
I think powder blue beats any shade of red. I don't know.
I do too.
Yeah, I like those UCLA uniforms. It's the right shade of blue.
They've always been nice. Yep.
Especially the Chargers uniforms. Love those.
What? I slip and slide in my shoes now. I ain't gonna lie.
What I saw this weekend though, UCLA they had the gold pants, and they had the high gold socks that matched the pants. I had never seen that. It was sweet. I thought it was sweet.
Okay. I have to look that up.
The high gold socks that matched the pants.
Gold pants with gold socks. Yeah. Let's see.
Look up UCLA this past weekend. That was the first time I think instead of white socks, they had the gold socks that matched the pants. I said, "Oh, that's sweet."
They won the throwbacks. That was back in October. Blew out for UNC. The city. What do you think about those city jerseys? Those black jerseys with the purple UCLA? Them gold letters?
I wasn't crazy about that.
Yeah.
About that. So there's one of those uniforms. They had the white jerseys with the blue. The little 3-color band around the shoulder up there, around the arm or something. But the ones I saw this weekend were sweet because I especially saw the gold pants plus the gold socks.
What socks? Color what?
We're talking about UCLA's uniform this weekend. First time I saw that they had the gold pants with the gold socks that match the pants.
I like
normally
this.
It's like it's sweet, man. I thought they were sweet this past weekend.
Sweet like nothing.
I mean, look good, feel good, play good. Come on, man.
Well, you got half of it.
I agree with that. You see them, Eric? You see?
Yeah,
socks
I'm looking at a picture of them right now. Yeah, I like it.
That was sweet.
Yeah, okay.
And blue and yellow, it's a nice combo. Blue and gold.
That light blue.
The light blue especially.
Yeah.
Superchargers.
Where's Jimmy Garoppolo now?
Jimmy G.
He's still in San Francisco.
I think he's with the Rams.
Is he with the Rams? Okay.
Yeah, he's
Rams.
back up for the Rams.
Okay. All right. I just want
my brother-in-law is
as striking as ever.
Season ticket crazy Ram fan ever.
I don't know who's writing this in The Athletic. Is Jimmy Garoppolo ready for one more chance at a starting job? Oh, hell yeah. Oh, hell no. No.
You don't like Jimmy G?
As a starter?
Well,
on,
how many times have you heard me say the quarterback position in the NFL is so weak right now?
Yeah.
It is weak.
It's real top heavy, but then you got a lot of even like Kyler Murray, he might be done in Arizona. I think he's done there. Going live here in about 15 seconds.
Wow.
Yeah, Kyler's toast, man. He was about to play, and then they put him on IR. I don't really understand that unless you just done with him.
I think he's going to be the offensive coordinator now.
Who's that?
Dan Campbell.
He's going to call plays from now on?
Yeah. I think he is.
I mean, he got J-Mo the ball. All Johnny Morton talk about, I failed you, J-Mo, and I'm still not getting you the ball.
I think he's going to get
I
think they're going to get the ball,
Come
too.
on.
He's going to call the plays from now on.
Yeah.
He has
That's
to.
That's fine. I think he clearly knows what he's doing. All right, coming back here live. Give me one moment.
This is the M Zone.
Rivalry games.
This is the M Zone.
And welcome back to the M Zone. Jamie Morris, Eric Black on the other side of the glass, and Larry Lee. We call him Big Sweet. He's all sweet and everything like that. They're talking about that rivalry game that he has out west. After they have a victory party afterwards and give each other presents. I'm just saying. I mean, you can't just give out. I gotta give.
We're entrepreneurs.
Yeah. Were you selling those gifts too?
We were entrepreneurs.
Yeah.
The boogie. Hey, if you ever run into Ronnie Lott or Marcus Allen or Freeman McNeil or Ken Easley, ask him about the Boogie Rescue Squad.
I'm gonna tell him all about that. I'm gonna say Boogie Rescue. I'm gonna say it to him too. I'm gonna say, hey man, you guys are supposed to be tough. I used to look up to you guys. Hell, how y'all gonna fall off like that? You guys are now soft with a T.
I'll tell you what, I'm gonna get Ronnie or Munoz or one of them on. We're gonna have one of them on, and we're gonna talk about the Boogie Rescue Squad.
The Boogie Rescue Squad. The Boogie Rescue Squad.
Yes, sir.
So rivalry games. Now, I like a good rivalry game, and I'm going to tell you one, and people aren't going to believe that I really watch these games, but I do. And I like a good cigar every now and then, you know? So yeah. Tennessee, Alabama. You know I love that rivalry. Loving it. They've been partying all the time with that. They share the cigars. The winner smokes the cigars, right? So that's one rivalry game. I have to go with Texas. And now this is old school. I'm going Texas A&M. When they had the bonfire. Remember when they used to build that bonfire and everything before it was the Saturday. Was it the Friday before? The Saturday, something like that. But that was a great rivalry at its time. And I hope when it comes back, it'll be just as intense, you know?
Mm-hmm.
I know I joke with you, Larry, and, picked at you, but I'm going to give you your props because back in them days, I used to watch that game because I used to see the great running backs that USC had and the great linebackers and the great players, defensive players that UCLA had on their side. So, yes, USC UCLA, but you did soften it up for me. Now that I know they had an after party afterwards. I mean, come on. Who has an after party?
We were entrepreneurs. There were no NIL deals going on back in the day.
So
y'all trading $1 in between each other, pretending like you're making money. Hey, I'm gonna pass this $1 to you. You pass it to him, and we pass it all around to each other.
Exactly.
It's $1.
All right.
I have to say this because I grew up watching this game, and it is North Carolina, University of North Carolina, and North Carolina State. Those were great games, and I used to love those games and getting after one another. And I got to say, Georgia Tech. The Rambling Wreck of Georgia Tech. Back in the day when Pepper Rogers was the coach. Remember that?
You know what? Pepper Rogers was a UCLA guy too now.
I know this.
Yeah.
I'm giving it to you. And then I go to the I have to say that rivalry. And they didn't play much, but a rival is the backyard brawl. It was West Virginia versus Pittsburgh, right? Remember that backyard brawl?
Yeah,
vaguely.
That was crazy. Rick, wait a minute. This is when what's his name? Rich Rodriguez was coaching the #1 West Virginia Volunteers, and he lost to the Pittsburgh Panthers in that last game, and they didn't get to go to the national championship to the point where he came here after that game. He came to Michigan.
Man, if only they had won that game, we
they
could have
would have won that
avoided
game. We
so
wouldn't
much
have had
pain.
exactly so many things would have happened.
We would have avoided so much pain. Losing to Toledo, disgusting.
734-998-1050. Hey, what's up, Philly E?
Hey, what's up? Yeah, the backyard brawl. I can remember when West Virginia finally broke the string, that when they had Hostetler and Darryl Talley. That's that squad back in the early 80s. Listen, you already know it's Michigan and Ohio State, and there's Oklahoma and Nebraska from the 70s and 80s.
I said that to Big Sweet, Oklahoma and
But I got to throw this in there because this was incredible, and you guys already touched on it. Penn State Pitt from the mid 70s through the early 80s.
Those were great games, weren't they?
It was tremendous. Tremendous.
Yeah, they were.
And Sweet is right. I'm going to say that Pitt was kind of like the USC of the East.
Oh my
dude! They had freaking pros.
They were loaded.
Pro after pro after pro, and I imagine it stopped when. Listen, I think Jackie Sherrill was even a better recruiter than Johnny Majors. I mean, he was just bringing in dudes, but he was dirty
as hell. He was
dirty ass dude. But then when Foch Fazio came in, that's when the train went off the track, so to speak. You know what I mean? So, but they were an absolute national power, and they had the names. I'm gonna throw some Vikings in there. You didn't name. You didn't name Chris Dolman. You didn't name Randy Holloway. You didn't name Ron
Big
Sand.
Sweet, he calling you out. You ain't naming names, man.
You're right.
Here's some Pitt names from my childhood. How about Dave Pizzoli or J.C. Pelusi? Right?
Yeah,
remember those names? They had all these Italian dudes, right?
Yeah.
Al Wing-Lakowski, Jimbo Covert, real good player, right? I mean, he was, But my favorite Pitt name, Rooster Jones. Not to be
Rooster Jones.
Not to be confused with the speedster Gordon Jones. So, dude, listen. When I was a kid growing up, my Vikings lost to the Steelers in the Super Bowl, and the Phillies' biggest rival was the Pittsburgh Pirates. So it stood to reason that in 1975 that I watched a night game, Penn State at Pitt. This is my first college football game in Three Rivers Stadium. Tony Dorsett and Kavanaugh, they were juniors. And there was a kicker by the name of Carson Long that missed not one, not two, but 3 field goals, and Penn State held on to win 7-6.
Damn!
So it stood to reason the Pittsburgh Panthers joined my Steelers and my Pirates.
Wow, that was
absolutely despised them.
That was one day after the wreck of the Edmund Fitzgerald, too. That was Saturday, November 22nd. The Edmund Fitzgerald. Well, no, 3 weeks.
So I know these names so well because, like they say, keep your enemies keep your friends close, but keep your enemies closer. I knew everything about this freaking team. I despised them that much. With all 3 Pittsburgh teams, the Pirates, the Steelers, and the Panthers, despised all of them. Oh, by the way, did I throw Randy Holloway in there? Another Viking, right? I forgot to throw him in there.
You threw Randy Holloway. I forgot about Chris Dolman.
I remember as a freshman, they were undefeated, and they had a winning streak, and it was 20-something games. And Penn State goes in there, and they're losing 14-0, and we're driving to Pittsburgh for the holidays, my family. Now, we lose radio reception. We get there. Penn State wins the game like 42-14. And the quote was, if you remember Tom Flynn, so the reporter asked him, what was worse, losing the winning streak or losing your undefeated season? You know what he said? Losing to Penn State. That's what the quote was.
Wow.
I remember that. And, of course, what that did set up, listen, that locked them out of the national championship. but they played Herschel in the Sugar Bowl in one of the greatest finishes with that 4th and 5 bomb to John Brown in the waning seconds, and they beat Georgia and they beat Herschel. Just unbelievable stuff, man. Great stuff. But I got to say, and I heard this the other day, and I just wanted to vomit, right? I hear, Kenny and Cohen. Cohen goes on there and he says the greatest football rivalry was Indianapolis and New England. And I was like, typical freaking millennial fantasy geek nerd. You have no clue.
Hey, chill on millennials, okay?
Without question, it is Pittsburgh versus the Raiders in the 1970s. It's not even close. This isn't about the cute little quarterbacks, man. This was about flat-out violence. And they absolutely had Hall of Fame quarterbacks, but it was about freaking violence. It was about how many times can we knock out Lynn Swann with a cheap forearm. They knocked them out in the 75 championship game, and for good measure, they gave them another. That was Tatum that did it in the frozen tundra. And then opening day 76, just for good measure, George Atkinson runs after him, lets Franco run right by him, and he gives him a forearm and knocks him out again. So that was, without question, the greatest NFL rivalry I've ever seen, and nothing's ever going to come close because the sport's never going to be that violent. But that was flat out violence. It was just tremendous stuff. But what's my man E? I'm sorry, but man, I'm just trying to fill it in for you. So anyway, I'd say for the NFL, Pittsburgh, Oakland in the 70s, and Pitt, Penn State, I'd say from the mid 70s through the early 80s, because like I said, once Coach Fajo got there, it wasn't quite the same. So that's where I'm at with that. I don't know what you guys think, but that was just a tremendous rivalry. It really was.
That was good.
It was, absolutely.
But sweet, what's funny that you say, USC, UCLA back in the day was a big deal. It was. And I love the fact that they played that game in the Coliseum. And of course, one of the most famous games was when the Juice went out the door and clinched the victory over Gary Beeman, who was the Heisman Trophy winner. That's
exactly.
That's a historic game, right? Just say.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Those were all great games, and I'll never forget this quote. When the Eagles finally broke through, won some playoff games, and went to a Super Bowl, and they beat the Cowboys, and he made the Cowboys wear blue in the vet, and nobody did that in those days. But Vermeil was like, no, we're going to make them wear blue. And then they beat the Cowboys to go to the Super Bowl, and you know what Dick Vermeil's quote was? It was like beating SC. That was his quote. So
and then got crushed in the Super Bowl. Then got crushed in the Super Bowl.
He beats the Cowboys to go to the Super Bowl, and Dick Vermeil's quote was, man, this was like beating SC.
And then got crushed. I mean, come on.
Well, you know what, dude? I'll tell you what. They worked. The Raiders went out and partied, and people do forget that the Eagles played the Raiders in the regular season, sacked Plunkett 7 times in one of the most physical games you ever saw, and they won 10-7. And I know that's not a score that people like today, but I'd have to say that was one of the best games I ever saw. In those games, that was football. I mean, it was a brutal sport. Another 10-7 game when the Colts clinched the playoff spot, and they upset the Dolphins to go to Burt Jones's first playoffs in 1975.
Broncos Raiders this week, 10-7.
In an overtime game, 10-7.
Vermeil had several UCLA guys on the team: Jerry Robinson, John Shara. What was the receiver? Wally Henry
would have been a head coach in football. He would have had a lot of Michigan guys.
In those days, Jerry Robinson was a tight end. He wasn't even, the linebacker that he was on the Eagles. And and again, you had Kafusi and Totolo. I'm sorry.
Terry Totolo,
who muffed 2 punts and lost the playoff game versus the Giants, but that's another story. Anyway,
Terry Totolo.
But you guys definitely have a great history and a great rivalry as well. But the only thing I don't get is that you're all cool off the field
Right.
while it's
Again.
going on, because that's not happening.
Right. That ain't happening. With
That
Michigan,
ain't
Michigan State, that ain't happening. With
No, hell
Michigan,
no.
Michigan, Ohio State, that ain't happening.
Nah,
I don't see
it's
it.
not happening. And I'm sure it wasn't happening with all these other rivalries we were talking about. Anyway, boys, you go close the show. Talk to y'all tomorrow. Go Blue.
Thanks, Philly.
All right. All right, Philly.
I mean, entrepreneurship, I'm all for it. I'm all for it. If it gave you
We were ahead of our time. We were ahead of our time.
I mean, but you guys were soft then.
But, once again, the rivalries between you guys, the Michigan State rivalry is different.
That's
But,
that's an in-state thing. Yes,
in-state thing. But,
yes.
we were in-state. We were in-state as well. It wasn't like Michigan versus Ohio or California versus Nevada or something like that. And, we all lived 10 miles apart from each other, maybe, if that. And a lot of us lived in the same apartment complexes.
How did Stanford and California become such a big rivalry?
They're in the same neck of the woods.
Are they? So it became because you guys had local. I know it's the Battle of L.A. and the winner
of LA.
You got to hear
And you know what?
365 days.
A lot of the guys, the SC guys or UCLA guys, a lot of us lived in the same apartment complexes around town and that kind of thing, So it's probably a little different geographically than what you guys are accustomed to at Michigan, Ohio State, So maybe that might have been
we're out 2 hours from Columbus, I think.
Yeah.
Three.
Okay.
So for me growing up, Ohio State, Michigan, definitely,
right.
Definitely a rival. Oklahoma, Nebraska, definitely. USC, UCLA, good rivalry. And it was one. Oh, I used to love watching the Notre Dame USC rivalry. I used to love watching that one.
Next week, hey, we're going to get into this around Thanksgiving anyway. Talk about rivalry games anyway. So that's a good little precursor that we did. But that's going to do it for the show today, Big Sweet. I think it went well today, so I think we should be able to do this again.
Glad to be back, and it was good and fun, and fun in the sun for me.
Exactly. You're listening to the M Zone on the Big 1050. He can't hear me, can he?
Uh-oh.
He's frozen.
It's breaking up.
All right. Hey, we'll talk tomorrow. You can't.
Okay. All right.
Talk to you. Bye.
All right.
Do. Yes, I want to leave. Why you got to ask me if I want to leave? Not you. I'm talking to the damn computer. You know how many times it popped up? Are you still?